We ended after a rather fierce battle with some wolves.
Where we nearly died.
Yep.
I don't remember the battle being fierce. That was a very straightforward fight.
We have a gnome to go in, or not a gnome, what do you call him? Another little thing.
A child?
Halfling, one of them things to go and find and murder.
Child.
A halfling
Child, yeah.
or a
No, the
child.
halfling isn't a child. It's only gnomes, apparently.
Obviously.
Be right back.
Yeah, I believe that we had a troublesome encounter with wolves because I opened the door.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's all your fault.
I'm still at full health. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you can go through the next couple of doors,
Sure.
Interestingly
Well,
enough,
yeah,
I'm
was,
also still at 12 health.
and you can help.
And William was still working on copying the map.
Yep.
Large scale map. As the door basically creaked open and the little sneaky guy came through and one-shotted Isaac.
Indeed.
What?
We know he is in here somewhere.
Isaac already forgot that. Alright,
Oh,
the
no,
halfling
no.
did one-shot me.
Yes, someone dropped straight to 0, didn't they?
Nah. There wasn't a halfling that one-shot me. It was obviously like an elven longbow archer behind there.
Wait. Are you saying small people can't one-shot you? Is this a small people thing?
Oh.
Clearly, someone this small could never take me down in one blow.
Well, just let me transform into a bear. Oh, wait, I guess I would be bigger then.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be bigger than.
That's cheating.
Could moonbeam you, but I don't want to, spell slots.
Yeah, well, I haven't had spell slots for 3 sessions. I'm not even lying.
If you keep healing William, that would have made
I know, but he keeps getting himself hurt. I can't help it. I have to heal him.
No, you don't. We'll just drag his corpse around.
I mean, we do kind of get him hurt, though. It is our fault.
It's more efficient if we just carry him around on.
Yeah, we need to get him a wheelbarrow.
Could
Yeah.
just, throw him at doors.
Yeah, and see what happens.
To save up that one point of healing in case you need his eyes. Like, just look at the store, yeah thanks, and just knock him out again.
Just keep doing non-lethal.
Oh, we could finally start the thing where we have mage hand opening doors. But,
That. Or thaumaturgy, or...
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can do that.
Yeah, you say that every session and then you don't do it anyway.
You do it for one door and then forget.
But I take away, like, Artorius' only power.
Getting punched in the face repeatedly.
Opening doors. I can't steal his thunder.
You're more than welcome.
Oh, ooh. Watch me fail at this.
Right, let's do that. Let's watch.
But are you drinking orange juice when you're hungover? That's a horrible idea.
I think
No.
that's not orange juice, I think it's like a
Squash.
lemonade kind of thing.
Squash.
It's Scotch.
Squash.
Squash.
Orange
No,
squash.
that's your hangover.
No, it's failing. It's all pissed down me now. I need a funnel. I just want some squash. It won't go in the bowl.
Go to the sink and do it.
No, I give up. I'm going without. I'm just gonna drink plain old water.
Wow, you gave up fast, man.
Give that man a drip.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm nearly out of coke.
What are you doing? Coke is quite... Well, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I can't expect my brain to work properly when I'm hungover. Just, I've got squash all down me, by the way. I just stink like orange squash.
We can wait, it's okay.
No, I'm good. I'm hungover as fuck. I'm not moving.
Right, well then let's get started. So, as mentioned, you just defeated a bunch of wolves, and you were trying to find this halfling that has so far managed to escape you. What do you do?
I know where he is.
Oh, I say, it's got rather silent in this dungeon. I swear there was music playing a few minutes ago.
That's odd.
Ah, yes, our invisible bard is gone. Most valuable member of our party.
The invisible bard. Right. I'll stop and say to Artorias, did you find it?
Yeah, I know exactly where he is.
Okay, lead the way.
I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm not going through the door first.
Okay, I will.
He's up this way.
I will open the door ever so carefully. Actually, I'm gonna thaumaturgy it. I'm gonna say open.
Door swings open.
Pardon me, have you been able to do that all along?
Yes, but I always forget.
Huh.
Many apologies, Isaac. Perhaps I'll
No,
remember
it's
next
fine,
time.
it's fine.
Ooh, a gem! A shiny stone. William likes these.
I assure you, you don't want to touch that.
We let William touch it.
I have, after many attempts to do so, that touching that is a horrible idea.
So, while we were fighting wolves outside of this room, you were touching the gem, weren't you?
No, that you can't just deduce that. That's not how it happened at all. Yeah.
I did think you were late to the battle.
And you
You
see
know,
that
a druid-
around the pedestal, there's a small area where the vines are sort of withered away. Seems unnatural, as they seem to have withered outwards from the pedestal.
Yeah, that's...
I'm just gonna check the room. No, I don't. I don't have any light.
I will cast light. I've got light on my shield, so...
Yeah, so you guys go and have a look at the room, and you find, much as you can see, there is a room covered with vines. It still smells a little bit earthy in here, even though some of the vines are now withdrawn from the pedestal. And there's a series of strange stones with inscriptions on them. These are sort of sprawled out across the room, with some of them on each wall. And there is a thin pedestal in the center of it with a bright gem on top of it, glowing. And this pedestal also has sigils carved across the base of the pedestal.
Can you thaumaturgy the gem away?
Can I? No, I don't think thaumaturgy does that.
I have no idea what this is actually.
Let me check my Let me check my book. No.
Let's get William in here and see if he can have a look at it.
But it can do this, and I'll use thaumaturgy to give myself, like, cat eyes. Magic trick. Yeah, it's pretty much useless other than opening the doors.
Right, so William will have a look around.
Is this true now?
He has a look around the room, and figures out that there's probably some glyphs guarding the base of the pedestal, and well, looks like someone needs to go and have a look at disabling these, perhaps with the use of some magic or with the use of some tools they could potentially be disabled.
Aldemir, what do you think?
Haldemir seems strangely absent.
Okay. It's like he's a player that's logged off on an MMO and he just goes like Sword Art Online or something.
If only there was someone here able to cast magic spells.
He doesn't have a clue.
I'll actually say, Hildy will say, sometimes I forget that I am actually a cleric. 'Cause rarely do I actually get to cast spells. I might as well have just been a fighter. That's all I've got to do, and I'll stare towards William and he goes, spend all of the slots healing you.
He seems defenseless at the moment.
At the moment?
So, did you try smashing the gem?
I mean, I tried touching it, and then it sprayed acid into my face, and then I tried touching it, and it sprayed acid into my face.
Did you
no,
try?
no, I haven't. You're welcome to try.
Right. Right.
I just pull out my sword, ready to fucking hammer this thing.
I'm gonna step back.
I'm going to step back. Also, I have no more healing magic. I want to point this out.
Oh, thanks, William. I've seen that.
Just
So,
try to
seeing
keep
as
the
no
character.
one's stopping me, I want to stand as far away as possible, like, and just.
I like how Hildy you should marry as a meat shield.
Swap places
Right.
with me, Mary.
Well, go
So-
ahead and
Roll
make
an
an
attack.
Please fumble. Please fumble.
Fumble.
Oh!
What? Even
No,
minimum damage.
That's the opposite of a fumble.
Nah, it's not minimum damage. It could have been 4 less.
It's just a 1 somewhere.
It's ridiculous. I should have channeled Divinity.
Okay, so you swing out and you basically just pretend that this pedestal is something you want to cleave into and smack it straight on top. And as you do, you manage to dislodge the gem, and it sort of shoots out. Luckily, not into one of your comrades' eyes or anything of the sort. It bounces off the wall, falls to the ground somewhere over there.
Peek down to where it used to be. Is there like a hole now?
Yeah, there's a little concave hole in there. Once what it used to sit in.
Well, I removed the gem.
Did anything magical happen?
I don't know.
Where's the gem? Where's the gem?
Can we see the gem? Did it disappear in the vines?
Yeah, it fell somewhere there, but you know roughly where it fell, so it's not too hard to.
I point at it.
Oh, I'm always the fucking guinea pig. I'll pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up. Seems to be fine.
Oh,
So
happy
it's no
days.
longer glowing.
Hmm.
So-
Um,
I say we just light the room on fire.
yeah, but isn't the halfling in here somewhere?
My point exactly.
Oh, good, okay. Let's go then. Haldemir, firebolt.
That'll flush him out.
I think there's some objecting from William as you're about to set fire to a room which has lots of interesting writing into it.
I can't hear the man. He seems to be very far away.
I guess seeing no choice but to either burn with the room or leave.
Wait a minute. Before you shoot a firebolt in there, shouldn't we use the room as a place to rest for a while? I mean, it is kind of safe. It looks it anyway.
We'll light it on fire and then we'll decide.
Oh, what the shit? Sorry, pardon me.
Isaac, what is the problem?
I found a shirt underneath my chair and it smelled absolutely awful.
Wait, what sort of chair do you have? Is it like one with rolls or?
Yeah, no, this shirt. Oh!
Sorry.
We
You-
light
you
the room
know-
on fire and then we set an ambush down here.
Usually you find treasure in dungeons, not under chairs.
Wow.
Shouldn't he make a Constitution saving throw to see if he loses from on a point of Constitution?
Perhaps. Anyway, you'll back off while Haldemir tries to set the room on fire, as you meant. He shoots a couple of firebolts in there, and there's just like a small patch about this size which scorches away where he hits. And so it does not seem like this thing is going to catch fire.
Hmm.
I'm very happy about this because I just remembered that I'm a druid and I like nature.
Right. Well, there's something in here is obstructing. Do we know the language the runes are in or anything? Or
No, they don't seem to be in a language that either of you are familiar with. I'll have Haldemar see if he knows anything about them. He does.
if he knows everything?
So after shooting at it for a while, Haldemar calls out to the rest of you and mentions, well, don't seem to be able to set fire to this very story, but I'll go and study it a bit more to see what's going on. And he spends a few minutes, and he comes back to you with the effect of, I can probably study them, but I need some more time to figure out what it actually says.
Did he just roll double nat 20?
It's about my default what I roll.
This is why we
He's
die
just too
so
good
much.
at this game.
Just DM rolls.
He's got Dark Souls mode activated. The GM always rolls natural 20.
I did his arena thing yesterday evening and he crit me twice in the first round.
And then I fumbled twice in the next round. So.
Well, that doesn't count. Fumbles are. That's completely different.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Will we give him the time to study it?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind sitting down for a bit. I feel absolutely terrible.
Yes, I agree. I mean, I'm fine, but I can stay guard while you all rest.
I'm fine as a butterfly.
Right.
Let's have a lie down then. Mhm.
Right. So you'll want to just have a bit of rest in there. Is that right?
Yep.
I mean, it's depending on what we're doing. If we're having a short rest, then I'll stay guard. But if we're having a long rest, then I'll definitely get some shy.
Right. Well, let's see how much time Haldemar needs to get some results, and then we can decide from there. So he spends roughly an hour doing translating work, and I'm just gonna. Yeah, and the hour passes without too much event, so you can have a short rest. All good.
I don't have any left, so I would have stayed guard.
Don't have any what left.
I've used all my...
Oh, hit die.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah. Everyone's used all their hit die.
Right, and he does some studying, and what he finds is that the sigils that describe the pedestal, combined with a few of the others, are actually sort of the instructions for how to make a spell. And the spell is Sapia Snake Sigil.
What now?
It's not a spell that's in the 5th edition.
Ah, okay. So it's like a new spell for Haldemar, and he's not even here.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
So does William have any hit dice?
Of course not.
As
No.
if he had any.
I think we should probably set up camp. I mean, you're all looking quite hurt. I mean, I am looking fine and pristine, like I always am, but, you know, William here is struggling.
I am as fine as a wood chipper. A very fine bird.
We can change that.
What you can change wood chippers on me.
I'll let you decide.
Would you change all the wood chippers? Or just, you know, one particular one?
All of them. In fact, know your favourite one.
Well, obviously now I'm not going to tell you my favorite wood chipper. But I'd like to see you try change all the wood chippers from within this dungeon.
I don't think there's any birds in here.
Can we set up camp? Is it nighttime yet? What time is it?
You should be able to see this now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
You know those emails someone sends you and they say if you don't send these to 3 more people, you die. Just do that with this spell.
Well, are we gonna have a little camp here?
I reckon we should. But that's up to the all-seeing eye.
Well, you decide what you want to do, and I'll tell you what happens.
I think we want to settle down.
Yeah, we may as well go make the attempt.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe we should bar the door.
Yes, I will basically shut it and then sleep against it.
Well,
Yeah, sure.
isn't the pedal still like filled with runes that spray acid?
Yeah, we're just staying away from those.
No, look, I move in my sleep. I don't feel like I don't feel safe sleeping through.
I will get my 50-foot of rope out and go, would you like me to tie you down?
Okay, please stay back.
We
I'll
could
just-
like swaddle you in your bedroll like you do babies.
No, I'll swallow myself in William's bedroll. Thank you very much.
we could build you a hammock out of the bedroll, and you could be up, off the ground.
Oh, look, there's dead trees type stuff. Sleep in that. Feel right at home.
We had bats in the forest.
Right then, and I start unfurling my foul-smelling fucking bedroll.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not sleeping beside this guy.
Did you
You sure are an
get it from
animal.
under your chair?
Well, you see, in the army we had way worse. This is actually quite fine.
I'm going to go sleep over here, away from that, whatever that is that you're sleeping in.
This is my corner.
I'm sleeping by the door.
Sure.
I'll put my
So
shield
you-
up against it.
Yeah, so you all sort of settle in for a bit of hard-earned rest.
Oh my god, am I actually going to get to be able to cast again?
Well, what is your guard order, if you have one?
Me and Isaac first, I guess. And then we'll switch to Artorius and William.
I don't want the middle one. That's the worst one. I want the last one.
Right, you can have the last one then.
Yeah, that'll do.
And then Howden and Mary last, I guess. Middle, sorry.
Right. Okay. Then, during the third watch, so during the watch where you are, Artorius, with William, you hear some muffled sounds that seem to be coming from the wall on the south end.
I will get my shield and my sword. Oh, it's gonna take me like 3 days to put my armor on.
I'd assume that when you're keeping watch, you'd have your armor on,
Yeah.
especially if you were last watch.
So this wall.
Yeah, it's hard to determine exactly where from.
Yeah.
But
I will signal William to come across, but I'll be ready.
And a halfling opens the door and shoots Isaac.
In fact, yeah, I'm gonna. In case a door opens, I'm gonna ready a fucking charge action to charge whatever comes through it.
Okay, and which door are you looking at?
I'm sort of watching. I'll stand
Wall,
there
or-
at sort of like a 45-degree angle so I can see. What is this one again? Shift, isn't it? So I can see these walls. And then if some, say, a door spins, I'm just going to charge it.
Yep, that's fine. Alright, so you stand ready, and you hear nothing for a moment. And then you hear some more sounds behind the wall. They seem to have moved west a little bit. It's like to your ear, they're coming from this direction now.
I'll signal to William, and I will turn to face. But I'll not move. In fact, I'm going to have to move. Can William see anything? Has he eyes on anything? No.
He's looking that direction.
I will walk slowly this way.
I will slowly walk away.
You're asleep, aren't you?
You're asleep.
Yeah.
I did say I was moving in my sleep. Just kidding.
Just roll me 1d8 and see which direction you go then.
Yeah.
Cheek.
Well, yeah, sure, let's do that.
So we'll start with 1 is up and then go clockwise. Okay, so you move to the southeast.
Well, there's a wall there. Problem solved.
There you go. Okay. And you stand there watching. You you don't immediately hear or see anything further happening.
I'm just going to wait and listen.
Okay, could I have a perception check for me though?
The helmet, hearing, spatial awareness. Hopefully William will be helping out with this.
Yeah, I'll make one of his. Or you can make one himself. So he's doing a bit better, and he spots something changing. Somewhere over this direction.
Oh,
the
great.
The light changes. And he sort of beckons for you to come over, like, come here. This way.
I will slowly move that way.
As you get close to Isaac, by the way, you notice his breathing is not normal. Like he's ill or something.
Well, the smell would indicate that, but I'm just sort of follow William's guidance to where the light has changed.
Yeah, seems something specifically over this wall.
And I'll get ready.
And William will bravely get behind you.
That's always.
And you notice that the wall is not quite even anymore. Like it used to be flush, and now it seems that there's an area where it's not anymore. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna
the wall's
put-
moved in a little bit.
I'm going to make sure William puts his light source out because I want to see if... whatever comes through is holding the light.
So you want to put all the lights out?
I'll just make sure there's no direct light shining on me. Still darkness where I am. So that way it won't see me, hopefully.
Okay, so who do you want to have light where? Because there's 2 of you awake.
Oh fuck, William stood right behind me, there's no point. No, I'll just make sure William has light.
Okay. And you stand there waiting for a while. Nothing further seems to happen.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, and so you stand there, you wait for minute or two, excited, adrenaline rush through your body, waiting for something to happen. Eventually, something does, and you notice the wall slides forward again and click into place. And it's now flush again.
Hmm. I'll tell William to put the light out.
Okay, sure. And then all of you are immediately in absolute darkness.
And listen for the click.
Yeah, so you wait there for a good few minutes. Nothing.
I'll get William to.
William doesn't hear or see anything else happening either.
Do I need to make one?
Yeah, go ahead. And neither do you.
I will tell William to reignite his light source and have a look at that wall.
Yep, he does. And knowing where to look makes it a lot easier. You usually find an area where there's indeed a bit of a groove in the wall. Well, so if we are going to open this or find out how to open this, we should have everyone awake. Or we could wait until everyone's well rested and have a look then. Just be on guard till that time.
That sounds like a better idea. We'll wait. I'm gonna wait by the wall where the stuff is and let him roam around and do his own thing.
Yep, that's fine. And then after that, nothing else happens during your rest. So you guys can complete a long rest.
Holy shit balls.
These are my favorite words.
Watch this.
But did we level up on the long rest?
Nope.
Was worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
Am I supposed to get only one hit dice back?
Yep.
Yep, half round down.
We're screwed for the next day, trust me.
Well, we have healing back.
Mm-hmm.
And as everyone's waking up, I will explain to them about the wall noises.
It's probably just, rats.
Yeah, it could be anything.
If it opened a secret door, then I don't think it's rats.
I mean,
You're saying rats can't use secret doors?
Yes.
I guess.
And then I'll look at Isaac and be like, "Are you alright?"
I feel much greater now, actually, after that rest.
Just when you were sleeping, you were a bit.
Something wasn't right with that gas I smelled, but it seems fine now. You know, the little box?
Just checking.
Right. Anyway, it kind of sounds like you're describing someone leaving the room to me.
Yes, someone tried to come in here.
Oh, it was that tiny little shithead.
And that's
Was
who
there
I think
all
it
along?
was. So,
Look, he's a shithead, his size doesn't have anything to do with it.
No, I was just stating a fact. It was a tiny and a shithead.
Wasn't that tiny.
No, I mean, he might have been 12. You're what, 8?
He was a normal-sized person, thank you very much.
let's see if we can get this door open.
So you have a thorough look at it and do indeed find that there's a passage hidden there. And this passage is it's quite thin. Let me just show you.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Can I just point out that I love the fact that last session I tried twice to open this passage by removing the fucking gem, and in the end the gem didn't have anything to do with the fucking passage.
That is a very... I see, so there's like a little passage in the wall.
Yeah.
There is, and it looks very different from this room as well. It looks clean. There's a blue, greenish marble floor, and it definitely looks like it's going to be possible but tough for anyone but Mary to get through there.
Well, I say Mary goes first.
I say you could lose some weight.
I can't. It's my size.
Wow.
You are the
You
size
want-
of a small
This-
person.
Just to paraphrase, you want me to go into this tiny tunnel, yeah?
Yep.
After the guy who knocked out Isaac in one shot.
Yep.
Oh, okay, sure, that's fair.
We'll be right behind you.
How are you
In-
gonna be right behind me? You don't fit into the
I
tunnel.
do fit. It's just a tight squeeze.
But my dad always said when you try to get into his tunic from his studying days,
Similar, yes.
end of the story, he was too fat. I'll go through the stupid tunnel.
I go very slowly. Go slowly. Can we
Yeah,
fit in
sorry.
here?
You can, but you have to squeeze.
Squeezing. Squeezing.
And so, Mary's making her way through. And, you guys want to stay right behind Mary? Is that the plan?
Well, enough space that if she needs to take a step back, she can.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I can't actually see anything right now.
Yeah, that's because you have no source.
Oh, for fuck. Guys, this is a really long tunnel. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
And as you step around the corner, give me a sec.
Which
Okay,
corner?
just-
This?
First
First corner?
Yeah, the first corner. So as you step around the corner, and you take about 2 steps forwards, you hear a click, and then some rattling above you, and a what looks to be like a some sort of improvised device swings down from the ceiling with some wire in between. Swings towards you, and you're caught off guard, holds your breath for a moment. Just the last thing you can do is just to hope for the best as you sort of protect your face with your arms, and then it swings just above your head, misses you, and swings to the corridor and just hangs there with the sharp wire hanging about 1 foot overhead.
Thank God I'm tiny.
Exactly. That's why we sent you first.
Okay, I'll go to this end of the tunnel.
Here, hold on a minute, Mary. Hold on. Take my shield.
I have a shield, Atarius.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't think that would. I would call that a plate, but this will be like a tower shield for you.
It's like as big as me. I can't carry this.
Of course you can. All right. You sneak around and we'll follow up.
Is there another trap on it?
I don't know. You haven't found one with your face so far.
Guys,
Okay, that,
let me know if it's safe and I'll follow in after you.
Of course it's safe. Come on ahead. That is a
Head back. Seems
blatant,
safe.
that's a blatant lie, and I want her to either roll an insight check or just come on ahead.
How suspicious are you, Artorius, General?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not really. I normally believe everything he says.
Yeah. Probably that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll just move you north a little bit so that you're not.
yeah, I was going to say, glitched out. I'm stuck in the wall.
Just make sure you dodge over that wire there.
Yep.
Yeah, you can just step over it, or it's like a weighted swinging device that would just stuck to the ceiling, which just swings out when you step on the tripwire. So you can just push it and just let it fall back into place behind you as well. It's no problem.
Do we think the halflings using this to escape?
Or live, and I'm gonna wreck the place.
Seems likely, yeah.
Or I mean, I'm gonna talk very peacefully and resolve this without violence.
And yeah, Mary, you see no further reason not to carry on.
Well, there's a lot of reasons not to carry on. Most just aren't physical.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what you don't see any.
I'll leave the tunnel.
Yeah, and you make yourself, you squeeze yourself through, get out to the other side. You see that the walls of this room are completely covered in wands. Like there's hundreds of them.
Wands?
Yep, you know the little magic things go
Yeah,
hours.
that's really
Is-
bizarre.
Is there also zeros? Is there a computer? Did I guess the end of the season twist already? I'm sorry.
Yes, wands and zeros, very good. That's definitely a thing. They look pretty nicely crafted. You can see that a bunch of them are missing. You also don't see any hooks, so it looks like they're magically held to the wall somehow.
Oh, so not once. You didn't actually say once like the number.
No,
Did
wand.
not. That's
Oh.
why the ones that do Expelliarmus. You know. I don't know if your ones do Expelliarmus, but it's pretty cool.
Okay, that made no sense when I said that. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to the party. And you see that the walls behind the wands are covered with like a rich green moss, but the floor and the ceiling they're clear of this, and made out of a nice polished blue-green marble.
We could take some of them.
I expect that this and that from Haldomir and William will happen. They have a look around. They don't seem to be trapped or anything.
I'll take a wand off the wall.
No, you can pick one up.
And I'll mock Haldemir with it, going, yeah.
Okay, give me a sec then.
Haldemir gets disintegrated.
You know, nothing quite so serious. I hope. But okay. Could you roll me 2d6, please, Artorius?
I can indeed. 7.
Yeah, it's a 3 and a 4. I was up. Okay, so you sort of like fake swing the wand at Haldemir. Just pretend to be like a powerful wizard that's doing something. At that point, your companions all shout out your name involuntarily.
What?
And you cast Entangle on Haldemir.
Oops.
So could you please all make strength saving throws?
Sure.
As you're
God
all
damn
within-
it.
As you're all within 10 feet of Haldemir.
Oh, double 13. The unlucky number.
Okay, so Hildy, Mary, you're stuck.
Artorias, you know that lesson about gnomes not being children? We'll move that back. New lesson. Wand safety. First off, never point your wand at a person.
No, it just looks like a stick.
And William's also a bit stuck. And eventually you'll manage to break free.
Yeah,
of the-
what have you done?
I'm gonna put it down like a bad child and just be like, oh, sorry.
No one keeps a bunch of sticks in a room. No one.
Okay.
These could be really useful though.
What? Like a bag of mysteries. We just put a bunch of
I'm
wands in
gonna take a
bag.
bunch of them and put them in my backpack.
Okay. Let's try something like that.
Heavier ones.
How many are you taking?
I want to see how many I can get away with carrying.
Probably quite a lot. It's more like, how many are you intent on taking?
I'll take 20. I'll just pick them out like a kid in a candy shop.
Would you like a carry-on bag with you?
And is it like you're pondering a long time, picking on absolutely no reasoning whatsoever, because you have no fucking clue, of course, what the
Nope.
difference between one and the next one.
Do you want me to write down a room number?
No, you can just write down wands 20. Okay, and William, most fascinated by this, was going to take a bunch for them as well. I'm sure that Halmir wants a few too. So let's say they take 5 each. Anyone else willing to partake in the looting of wands?
As a practitioner of wand safety, I would like to investigate the ones if I can deduce what sort of spells they are.
Okay, are you proficient in Arcana?
No, I'm proficient in nature.
Okay. How will that help you?
It'll help me to decide which
Sourcing of the wood?
ones smell of nature spells.
Okay. You have no idea.
Okay. I'll pretend I know and take 5 wands.
Sure. Halmir will lend a hand as you're doing that, but he doesn't seem to have any idea either. He's never encountered anything like this.
Okay, I'll just add 5 random ones to my inventory then.
Bag of goodies. I'll take one out and throw it. See what happens.
You want to just throw a one somewhere?
No. That's the plan when we encounter something. What does this one do? Nah. But there's a door, which is a more pressing matter.
Yeah. Okay. Satisfied with having material to research later. And carry on.
Ataris, there's a door.
I'm waiting for William to do his thing.
William seems preoccupied with one of the ones.
Then I will walk over and slap him on the back of the head and go, William, door.
What? Oh, yeah, but whatever.
Thaumaturgy! Open!
Meanwhile, Hildy, having had enough of this, throws the door open, revealing a narrow passageway beyond.
Oh, I can fit down this one.
See? Easy as pie.
Ooh, I wish I had some pie.
Me too.
Making a good pie is actually difficult.
I will be advancing warily, because I know there is a halfling douchebag about somewhere.
Shithead.
Look, there's a douchebag around. The halfling part isn't important.
Yes, it is.
Small people racism.
Most likely be called sizeism, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah.
I love how we didn't stop to check in the other rooms that we passed earlier.
Look, in one of those rooms was a bunch of wolves. I think it's safe to say we don't need to know what's in there.
William strongly objects.
Yeah, he likes the completionist in
Hold
William.
up there. Oh, hold up.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I've bubbled into another trap.
The moment you step into this room, you see the remains of about 7 goblins and what looks to be 3 bugbears littering the floor.
Mm.
From what you can sort of make out, it looks like perhaps two scouting parties encountered each other and fought here. You see those like broken clubs and spears and things lying around, and it smells strongly of death, as it seems they've been here for some time. And then, as this happens, you hear a bone-chilling screech coming through this hallway towards you. Something seems to be heading your way.
Leroy.
What?
Does it sound like a halfling is making that screech?
It sounds rather too otherworldly to be a halfling.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right. What's the plan? What's the plan?
We wait in this room and jump it once it comes.
Sounds like a plan.
Also, I'll be a bear.
One side each. Pull out my sword, ready to fucking hit.
Hildy, you can be the bait.
Okay.
And at that point, you see someone flying towards you. Time to roll initiative.
What if I want to negotiate?
You can do that on your turn in initiative.
I rolled 2 natty 20s today.
Mm.
Oh, that's all your luck for the rest of the campaign.
Oh, right.
You do know what's coming next, then.
That one. Oh, William sure didn't. Okay, and Isaac, as you're first to so you see the 2 sort of unattached heads, looking something a little bit like this,
What the
with
fuck?
wings attached to it,
Mm.
flying towards you. They're pretty close to the ceiling, so they're about 20 feet up in the air.
That's horrible. Is it
Ooh.
just 2 of them, or is that all the ones I can
As
see?
far as you can see, there's nothing.
Okay.
You're literally around the corner.
They are up high, and I take a step back, and I ready an action to throw a hand axe upwards when I see them.
So just make sure that you're holding your hand axe in, so pull the hand axe out. Means that while you're still holding the hand axe, you can't attack with your sword.
Yeah.
When your turn is done, you know what to do.
Oh, right, sorry.
Haldomir will ready a firebolt for the first hostile thing which comes into reach.
Oh.
which is point, which let's Halmer roll fireballs. Sorry, that was from the wrong token. Hits this thing and sort of grazes its cheek a little bit with fire.
Can I throw my axe now?
You can, yes. Yep, you hit with your axe. It sort of like goes through and severs the lower jaw. So the lower jaw is now hanging sort of loose from its head. Which it flies at Haldemer. I'll try and attack. And what it does is, as it flies into the room and sort of hangs mid in the room, it will emit again this shrieking sound you hear. And could you please all make wisdom saving throws?
Oh, great.
This one's for William.
Isn't that your reaction to pretty much all saving throws with your stats?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, no!
This
Oh, what is happening? TPK!
Okay, so William succeeds on the save, everybody else fails.
Oh, he's gonna be really smug about that.
Yep.
And you are stunned until the end of some next turn.
What?
Yeah, these
That's-
things are nasty.
I didn't want my turn anyway.
I've got you boosted, Arnie, and I can't actually hear what you're saying half the time.
Yeah, you're really quiet today.
Sorry,
I
I'm
didn't want to say.
still eating. That's why.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Okay. And it stays there to hover about 15 foot above the floor.
You might as well just skip right to its turn. We're all stunned.
Yeah, turn over the other one. And this one flies in. And this one flies down, and you can sort of see still in your stunned state that it flies down, and it hovers over to near Artorias, and gives Artorias a little kiss on the lips.
What?
That's the
could you
most
please
action
make
he's gotten.
a
yeah.
charisma saving throw?
And that's the one I'm good at.
Okay. After which it is William's turn.
It's ominous, doesn't tell you what it does, just...
Those are the best ones where you don't, right? I mean, if you know, then. And he whips out his crossbow and shoots. Killing the one that was flying above you.
Nice, William.
And at that point, Isaac, it's your turn. You're
Oh, I'm
up.
not stunned? Oh, great. Seeing this fucking thing kissing my friend over there, I'm gonna kill it. So I rush over. And I...
Don't kill his girlfriend.
Like a protective father.
Right.
Holy Jesus, he hits like a truck.
Yes, indeed.
I like how that thing is right in front of your face, and you use a giant fucking sword to cleave it out of the air.
Yep. And so you swing, and as you're just about recovering from your period of being stunned by this shrieker toys, you see tip of the blade like whiz through the air, and you just see your death approaching. But then it just whizzes like so close that it almost shaves some of your nose hairs off, but misses you, and cleaves straight through the the face of this creature hanging in front of you. Which splits in two and just flies across the room with a sickly splash.
Thanks for that.
Are you okay? That seemed to be weird. I mean, a good move. I could just see it happen.
What happened?
It kissed you.
Getting your Frenchie.
Artorius, first of all, was it a good kisser?
That was really disgusting.
Somebody find me a woman. Quick.
Hello?
I take 2 steps backwards.
No, don't you dare. What did it do to you?
Oh no.
Do you feel any different?
I don't know, do I?
Nope.
No, I'm grand. Maybe it just liked me.
What are those things?
I pick it up by the wing. Looks like a head.
Sexual deviant.
Shake
for
it
one
a bit.
thing.
A sexual deviant.
That's actually that's their monster manual name.
Well.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
Can I roll nature to see if I know what that is?
Yep, go ahead.
That's definitely not a natural creature.
I go pick up my hand axe.
Yeah, that's fine.
What the?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you have a thorough look at it, and you can determine that this is definitely not something natural, and you have no idea.
Thank you, Anna.
Perhaps Hildy or Haldemir could help you out.
I've never heard of one. I've never seen one before, so I can't help you here. Although they obviously can make great footballs, and I'll start kicking one around the room.
You could also roll in religion if you're proficient to
Okay.
see if you do know anything about them.
I will roll religion, and I will
Kick a football in the meantime.
improv. No, do I?
You have heard enough stories about detached heads in your brief time you spent studying books, as most of your time was I take it spent studying shield walls and the effects of how to use them in battle.
Yes, I was quite the raider in my younger days.
They have been known to be undead detached heads, but it doesn't seem to be undead. It seems to be literally otherworldly, not something made by something of this world. And Haldemir will have a think as well to see if he knows it. But Haldemir has no fucking idea what these things are.
Mary, I've read about these, but never encountered them. Sometimes undead heads can be animated by otherworldly forces and spirits.
Well, I've had enough of this shit, so I'm getting out of there.
Okay. The wall there looks different because I derped with a map maker.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So just
Guys,
ignore
it seems that wall over there looks different.
You know what Rocket would do with
Mary.
William?
Mary, could you just hand over your inspiration, please? Because that was lame.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'll give it up.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Oh my dear sweet baby Jesus, double doors.
Oh my god, it's like everything you like about doors, except there's 2 of them.
Double doors always lead to something important.
Is that a boulder in your pants, Artorius, or are you just pleased to see the double door?
Definitely the double door, not you.
Get out, alright.
I know what Halloween costume Hildy ever needs to wear if she wants to hit on Artorius.
Just turn up to the Halloween ball
Dress
dressed
up
as
as
a
a
door.
Just wear a bit of balsawood or something, or some nice oak.
Apparently, she just needs to detach her head if she wants some action.
Yep.
I'm not fussy, we're in a dungeon.
Right, give me a moment. I just need to write something down.
He's
That's gonna
writing
come
down
back to
that
haunt me.
line for later usage.
We've actually gone quite far away from.
No, there's a bit over there that we've explored before. We can look back around. I don't know, but these double doors are definitely something important.
We just have to complete this part of the dungeon. William is back, so he can't complain about not doing every part.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Random
be so pissed
exploration.
next week.
He is.
Where did you all go? For fuck's sake! Can't you see? Right. Okay, sorry. Up to speed. And yeah, double doors. How excited are you? Can you withstand opening them right away?
I would like a description of the double doors and somebody of sound intelligence to check them.
They don't look any different from doors you've seen so far. Just that there's two together with a post in the middle. And William comes to have a look at the doors. And finds no traps on the door.
Well, let's open it.
I won't steal your thunder and use thaumaturgy.
You could open one door, and I'll open the other door.
Oh, okay, deal.
You're tag teaming the doors.
Yep.
Okay. You swing the doors open, expecting something perhaps grand and majestic, and find nothing. It's empty.
I hate this place.
It's immediately obvious that the room's surface is scuffed and scraped everywhere, with some heavy, deep scratches here and there. And off towards your right is a simple wooden door leading to what's presumably another room beyond.
What do we think? Double doors lead to victory, or carry on exploring?
I'm gonna walk in. I stand here and try to open this door here with thaumaturgy.
Okay, so you stand back and open that door, and as the door swings open, you immediately see Artorius, the door in front of you, swing shut in front of your face.
What?
Oh no, not again.
As doors swing shut, obscuring Hildy from your sight.
Both doors or just the one?
Both.
Ooh.
It's doors you can open repeatedly. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
We're definitely making camp here. This is our new home base.
Hold on, Hildy, where you are. And you stand there and you wonder what's going on, and you suddenly hear some sounds of compressed air being released as several spikes fly across the room.
Shit.
You get hit by one, take 5 damage. Could you make a Constitution saving throw, please? Okay. And you hear that the scraping on the ground is now immediately obvious to you why this happened, as the walls are starting to move in on you.
Oh, what the fuck is the trash compactor scene? What about this door though that I tried to open?
Yeah, so what happened is that you open the door and it swung open, and a moment later the trap's triggered, and so the wall there, excluding of course the door, are moving towards you. And
So there's like a door-shaped hole in the wall.
There isn't. No, something slid in front of it.
Shit.
To,
I'm
Can
gonna,
we try and pull this other door open?
yeah, I'm gonna try and open the door and get out. Mm,
Yeah, go ahead. Try and do it. But let's do it in turn order. So let's take one action at a time. So go ahead and make an acrobatics check, Hildy. And Artorius, you as well, I suppose.
Acrobatics.
Or athletics.
5. Athletics.
Sorry, that jumped me way down because Hildy clicked. Athletics.
Okay, so you're putting on the door, feeling a little bit in pain as you just took a dart to your side for 5 damage. And Artorius, you don't seem to be able to get them open either.
I'm going to shout Isaac to help.
I will go help immediately.
Is there any small space in the door a small creature could fit through?
Well, an ant-sized creature, perhaps?
Are ants beasts?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to wild shape into an ant.
What?
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. You can do that.
Fair enough.
I will then go through the door.
Mhm.
You have to move me through the door. Big thing. And I will end wild shape.
No! Where did you come from? Get me out!
I actually didn't think that far on it. No, I end my turn. That's what I do.
Okay. At the end of the turn, they move this much closer. So the walls have moved about 5 feet.
So are we pushing or pulling?
Fuck. Do both.
Do both?
There are doors that pull open.
So we're going to pull.
Then we will push.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of you can make a check with advantage.
Okay, I will make the check.
One of the ones on the outside.
Oh.
Oh, you or do I?
I'll do it. Okay. Well, hey!
Whoop!
Okay.
Pull the door off the hinges.
Yeah, sort of. You like put your foot against the post and just pull with all your might. The closing mechanism breaks. You just pull it open with brute force, and the door on your end opens up.
And then I'll look at Hildy and go, look, you made me break my favorite door.
I'm just gonna charge past him and get out.
Mhm.
Ignore. Screw your fucking door. Come on, Mary. Get the fuck out of it.
I go out. This was a worthwhile usage of wild shape.
Oh. I don't know what your original idea was, but
There was none. I just wanted to use wild shape in that way because I haven't done it yet.
Oh my fucking god.
You just. Oh. Well, that
Okay,
was.
You step out, and you notice that over the course of the next 20 seconds or so, these walls get so close together that there's about a 3-foot gap between them. Which essentially blocks off your access to the working parts of the door as well, so you can't really reach them anymore.
Hmm.
And you notice that there are small poison spikes sticking out of the walls on each side.
Well, I was nearly ended.
Would an ant be able to get to that door?
Don't you dare.
Probably.
I wouldn't be able to get back. I only have one light patch left.
No, yeah, you just
You
get
have to
trapped.
decide
in
what
there.
your movement speed is in ant, probably 5 feet.
That's a pretty quick ant.
I know. That's being pretty generous, I think.
Well, that was interesting. Let's not do that again.
Agreed. I mean, I'm still pretty freaked out by it all.
Thankfully, we have our dear new friend Isaac here to help. I can only imagine what hindrance William would have been.
Poor William.
He's not here to defend himself, so it's so easy.
Exactly.
We'll just link it in the highlights, like all the William hate.
What way do we think then?
That can be a separate video, just everything.
We've a couple of different ways we can go here.
That's a lot of ways to go.
Yeah. Someone
Let's
make a
see.
choice.
We're going this way.
I feel.
Give me a
It's in a
second.
fucking circle.
Give me a second.
Oh.
That means stop moving, for fuck's sake.
Ah!
That means you've walked through a trap and you're now screwed.
I'll be alright.
Oh. No, it's not a trap. Not like that. Sure.
Traps? What are those?
Wait, what? This dungeon has traps?
No.
Apparently.
Oh.
Oh. Something came alive. My spidey sense is tingling.
Your
Don't
spidey
say-
sense, huh?
Don't say spiders.
Okay, you can move now.
Hmm. Oh dear. Hello, nice doggy.
Yeah, so you round the corner and see. You saw this before in a different part of the dungeon where there's a pretty large dog-like creature, sort of standing, hackles raised, facing your way, with a low growl in its throat.
Nice doggy.
Could you make an animal handling check for it, please?
Yeah.
Stupid
You
dog.
don't quite seem to be conveying the message you want.
If it was a door handling check, you'd be all over that, but
Door handling.
Nice doggy.
double check because doors have handle.
The fuck. I can only see one of them, but I have a fair idea there's probably more than one. I'm going to try and slowly back away from it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Dog. Does it follow me?
Nope. It seems to just be. Seems to be standing there waiting for you to do something.
Mary,
Yes.
get up there and there's a lovely, friendly, furry creature for you to talk to.
Finally, this is my strength because I'm friends with all animals.
Yeah, get you right up there and tell it you're its best friend.
Well, no, this is not a small animal, so I can't actually communicate with it. But I'll make a friendly impression. I will not look it into the eyes because dogs don't like that. And I'll approach it friendlily.
Friendly.
Friendlily. Okay. Again, could you make me an animal handling check then, please?
Okay.
And so you approach, and you see that their behavior mostly looks to be like defensive, territorial, and there's again sort of a low growl as you approach.
Okay, guys, these are just defending their, I think, nesting place. If we just go around them, they won't hurt us.
Yes. Avoid. Let's avoid fighting them if we can.
Alright.
I'm surprised you all agreed to this.
No.
No, I'm just going to go to this bottom door and come out the other side and be like, ha!
Well, it is your expertise, Mary. So when it comes to smashing
Yeah.
stuff, we go to Isaac. When it comes to opening doors, we go to Artorias. When it comes to puppies and kittens, we come to you.
Never actually seen a kitten.
Me neither.
Let's, are we ignoring this door then?
Are those dogs beasts, Anna?
No.
Fuck.
Let's go this way then.
Why do we never actually encounter animals?
Arnie, I'm gonna put myself up against this door and then put my ear against it, see if I can hear anything inside.
Okay. Could you roll for perception then, please?
I can.
Yeah, you you listen and you hear what seems to be the sound of. It sounds very distant. It's weird. Like you'd expect the sound from inside the room to at least be. You can sort of judge from the sound how far something away would be. It sounds like sounds coming from outside this room, distance-wise. But that can't be the case. You just walked around it, and you hear a sound of human wailing coming from inside this room.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I wouldn't go near this door, guys. Back there. It sounds like there's some more of those floating heads in there.
Oh, they went down easily enough.
Yeah, we don't need to fight them if we don't have to.
I suppose.
So there's wailing.
Yeah, some sort of otherworldly wailing.
I'm not going near that.
31 seconds, Sartorius.
No, I'm alright. Thanks. Oh god, drop later. Oh, this looks interesting.
Hmm. What's with we've got light in that room.
Yeah.
Which room? Because that's not supposed to be visible.
Nope.
Okay. Wait a second. Well, there you go. It's fixed.
Yep.
I wonder what's behind this door.
Screw you guys. I'm just gonna move the room around and make someone different be there. Yep.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's dungeon. Right, and you step into into this hallway, and you can hear sounds of battle coming from the south.
Oh, actual battle going on right now.
Yes, it's a bit of a ways to the south. Can't really see where it's, but you can hear that it's coming from from the corridor in the southern direction.
I take it this is south?
Yeah.
I'm meant to be
Yes, I
able to
think-
see a really ominous tripwire that's here.
That's just the Roll20 being derpy with the map. There's nothing there. That's just it runs across the whole map. It's just a size
Right.
limitation somehow. Decides to draw a white line there. I don't know.
What about these two doors, Artorius? I'm surprised you haven't opened them.
Battle.
What?
Just hold back a little bit.
Yep.
And as you make your way into sort of sight range of this this crossroads here, you see that there's a big battle going on, and there looks to be about a dozen or so goblins and an equal number of bugbears fighting each other.
So a dozen bugbears. A dozen as in like actually 10, or a dozen as in a bunch?
A dozen is never actually 10, Mary. A dozen is actually 12.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought that's a baker's dozen.
No, it's 13.
A baker's dozen is 13?
Yes, because he eats himself and then puts the rest out.
Fucking, that can't be true. It's fucking what?
Yeah, it's 13.
Did I not know this?
I don't know. Things you learn.
Maybe it means something different in no, it fucking means the same thing I Google. Okay. We can cut that from the video, I know what it does.
Yeah, sure.
We can cut that and put it in the highlight reel.
Hmm.
Fuck, they're all bunched up.
Yeah,
no,
just give me-
it's the
give me
perfect
that.
time for a moonbeam.
I mean, they're obviously not all bunched up. It's just a big battle going on.
Let's casually ignore that.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
could you
really
make a
hyped
stealth
for
check,
that.
please?
I thought you wanted to fight them a second ago. We're just really good at stuff today.
hmm
Did you want everyone to roll?
No, just Sartorius basically, because he was the one just straight on marching up to it. Like, the sounds of a massive battle. Let's go, boys. As he shouts
battle
over
was
his
too
shoulder
big.
as he's getting there. Okay. Give me a moment.
Be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's fine. If the rest of you want to take a 5-minute break or so, that's cool.
Yeah.
See you in 5 minutes.
Wait, are we actually taking a break, or I was only gonna go get a drink?
Oh, that's okay. We can take a few minutes break.
I'ma take a piss then.
What is going on? Fuck.
Oh man, just found an ice cold bottle of sparkling water in the fridge. Oh my
Nice.
god, it's a godsend. Oh yes, mango and passion fruit flavour as well. I've forgotten I bought it. Oh.
Holy shit, you guys. I looked in the fridge and like way back in the fridge, I found a beer.
Wow, this is weird because we both made fridge-related discoveries.
I'm just gonna make a not discovery, but grab a beer myself. Beer back.
What did you discover?
I have an ice cold bottle of sparkling mango water, and it's a godsend. Oh, it's delicious. Alright, I'm gonna put the return shortly on.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, really?
That's not an English thing. That's just a UK thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Pants over here means boxers. Or
Okay, so what do you call
undergarments.
actual pants?
Jeans, trousers.
Trousers mostly. Yeah.
But what if they're like workout pants? So it's
Tracksuits.
trousers?
Tracksuit.
Oh right. Oh right.
Joggers.
Tracksuit bottoms probably just.
Oh.
What do you call it?
I am also back.
There we go, just back. Just made some toast.
Are you wearing pants, Adrian?
Would I turn off my webcam every time I went AFK if I was wearing pants?
I told you that was the reason he turns it off. Well, that was right.
I don't wear pants on Sundays like a crazy person. Also, I have to add, this is not the British version of pants. I am wearing underwear.
Right.
I thought pants for trousers was an American thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. But
You probably
Anyway,
see it as an
I'm
American
wearing
thing
something,
'cause it
that's-
is a non-British thing.
Oh, probably, yeah.
yeah, that's how I meant it. Because I raid and we raid with a British mom, and she always gets flustered when I say I'm not wearing pants. And then I have to add, I'm wearing boxers.
Then there's some suggestions of other kinds of raiding happening, right? Still don't have your camera, Lars.
Oh, I can try and recon.
I still don't have Arnie.
Then I'll probably just lose Liam and
Oh, you're back now for me. Could you just reconnect yourself then, Liam? Because
I've been clicking it about... There you go, I clicked it about 5 or 6 times to get that. Now Adrian's disappeared.
just wait. It usually takes a while after you press it. But yeah, I've got everyone back now.
Yeah, everyone's back.
Right. So, a few of the bugbears notice you, Artorias, and break off from the battle to
Nothing to see here.
the newcomer.
Ask them if they're hug bears.
Free hug. Sorry, we've got
Something
cat
bugged
in
with
it.
their tokens. I previously had this token set up to be like a higher level bugbear, and for some reason they're rolling with 90 hit points.
oh, that's fine. That's completely fine.
I mean, that's like, what, 2 hits with Isaac's sword?
Yeah.
Really bizarre. And like, they don't all do it. When I put them on the map, not all of them have that happen to them.
Oh, God.
Happy
Are you
now.
okay there, Liam?
You don't understand how orgasmic it feels. Mm. It's just... I really needed the ice cold water, that was all.
Have you tried last strategy of just getting drunk again?
I'm not doing that. That doesn't work.
It works. It works every time.
Most of the time.
Nay!
Right. So 3 bugbears break off from the combat and charge at you, Artorias. Which
Run away.
point?
I mean, maybe they need help.
We're hugbears, not bugbears.
Right.
My
Ah.
initiative still missing.
Oh shit, I actually go first.
That is a surprisingly high initiative for my standards.
Yeah.
For the party. Look at us.
Do you want a tiebreaker to see if I or the bugbear goes first?
No, players can go first in that case. It's fine.
On my screen, Mary's still at the bottom. Ah, it's been organised. Is it my go?
Oh, yes, yeah, of course.
I will bring up my shield with the symbol, the fading symbol of Tyr on it, and hit it like I would do in a shield wall, and then point my mace and fire a guiding bolt at the one up front. Let's click guiding bolt and miss because I always.
As you do.
Yep. Fuck's sake.
Was that your turn?
Yep.
Thanks for leaving me
Then,
out.
Then you know what to do?
Yep.
Nope.
What? Form a shield wall!
And take the dodge action.
Okay.
You do actually have 3 people with shields who could form it.
Yep.
Haldomir gets ready to cast Firebolt at the first one that takes an attack against the party.
I cast. Last, what do I cast?
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam!
Let it be shown that on this day, Mary initiated the hostilities.
I did not. I'll place my moonbeam. I'll place it one there. There's my moonbeam. It's a what's it called? I've drawn a line in the sand. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not cross it.
Yeah, and this one just sort of runs up and then skids to a stop as this stream of magical light springs into place in front of him. Why are you clicking, Liam?
Oh, sorry, I just do it randomly sometimes.
Ah, okay. Thanks, Lars.
Start seeking flank attack.
I'm happy to help, Alma.
And so it skids to a halt. So it looks at you in a bit of confusion. Then turns back around and starts laying into one of the goblins. Isaac?
What's the plan here, guys?
Form
Throw
a
shit
shield
at
wall.
them.
Pardon me?
Throw stuff at them.
Negotiate a truce.
I'm gonna go with the easy option.
I'm gonna throw an axe after the one that ran.
If someone just placed the fucking moonbeam on top of them, might as well.
That one. And I want to trip it as well as it's running away.
Yeah. You hit, and you like throw the axe in a way that where it hits its leg and it falls to the floor.
We just want to talk.
Well, that's the way to get them to talk for sure.
I was told to do 2 different things.
Was that your turn?
Yeah, sorry.
William, we're ready to attack in case one of them gets too close. This one sort of picks up his fallen friend as he sees him fall to the floor with an axe to the leg, and will sort of half-heartedly throw the axe back at you.
Oh, thank you.
That's a 14.
I misses.
Okay, so he throws it and just hits the wall next to you. And
I
then
just
he
casually pick it back up.
yeah, in your turn, sure. And he he drags his friend off back into the battle ahead and tries to help him back to his feet.
Can you move the moonfire? Moonbeam.
Instead of exchanging words, we exchanged axes.
I want to ask you a question.
I will not take an action because I can't go through the moonbeam. I've learnt my lesson.
Delay until after Mary.
Delaying is not a thing in 5e. It doesn't exist.
I'm so sad I didn't think of I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have thrown axes, but I'm just going to use, basically, defend myself. I will take the dodge
Yeah,
action.
just dodge action. Yeah, that's fine. Artorias?
Well, we could just leave this moonbeam here as cover and move away.
Yeah, go in this door here and escape.
Yeah. Right. Move out of the way, William.
But out of character, what if those guys give us the XP to level?
Oh, do you want to fight 10 of them?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Exactly. So I can move 15 feet to the door, kick the door open, and see what's inside.
Yep. Go ahead and roll for the athletics check.
Go. Watch me fuck this one up. Yeah. Bounce off the door.
Yeah, and so you kick it, and really much that happens. So I'll take it that it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll finish my movement to there and come back.
Yeah, Haldamir's still watching to see if anything bad's gonna happen, ready to cast in case it does.
I end my turn.
Move the moonbeam.
Where do you want it moved? I thought we decided we didn't want to fight.
And that's about the extent of talking in one turn. After which, Isaac.
Pick up my axe and go back to... Yeah. Because I'm following Artorias.
Well, then we'll also back away. That was your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
And you see that the battle rages on. It looks to be going in the favor of the bugbears.
Until Mary moves the moonbeam.
I'm going to try to open this door.
Okay.
As I'm running towards it, I'll cast Thaumaturgy and open!
That's fine. It swings open.
Okay, so, and then I'll move in till about here, and then call everyone else in.
Give me a sec.
Wait, look at that room for a second and tell me that's the room you want to go into.
Well, in the midst of battle, I would not think that. I would not think, oh, this is a dodgy room, and then leave. I'd be like, get in!
Oh, I noticed I'm getting dark again. Even though no one is here to complain this week. Turn on the light.
Mary stands in the light of her own moonbeam.
Oh,
I walk between dark side and light side.
you're a grey Jedi.
Are those a thing? I'm not up to date on the law.
Interesting.
Right, so this large room is lined with bright, shiny steel everywhere, and light bounces off the steel walls in every direction. And it's actually kind of like too bright for your eyes after having spent so much time in a dark dungeon. On the columns throughout the room, there are ledges lined with candles which reflect light from everywhere. And in the center of the room, on a simple wooden table, is a golden idol. It's about 3 foot tall, quite intricately carved, and looks to be made in the image of an angel, holding a torch aloft.
I still have 30 feet of movement, so 15, 20. 30. There we go. Dash action.
Okay.
And enter.
Yep, Haldomir will also move into the room, facing the door. Mary?
I will enter the room. I'm not sure if I need sight to keep my moonbeam up.
You don't. Once you cast a spell, you just need to maintain the concentration.
Okay, well, I'll leave my moonbeam there. And I end my turn. I did press enter. Ah, there we go.
Oh, another D&D
I'll-
joke.
I'll just move in and hold an action to attack something if it comes in after us.
Okay.
What's the joke there?
I will type it.
Would you like to attack William as he enters, Isaac?
Tempting.
Yeah, I'll be nice.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Uh,
Hildy, your turn. Everyone has indeed followed you into the room.
So everyone's now in. I'll use Formaturgy to go close! Oh no, but I can only make things open, can't I? So,
I would say that if a spell doesn't say you can close, you should be able to. I mean, it's...
yeah, okay, I'll close the door.
other way around.
I'll close the door, and then I will stand in front of it here.
It says open or slam shut. So.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I will, basically, I'm just making sure no one comes in through the door, follows us.
I want to have a look at this statue.
Okay. Well, I described it to you already. What do you want to know?
Is there any writing or anything around it? Or
Could you give me an investigation check, please, and tell me how you are investigating?
let me do that. See if I rolled. So, just inspecting the statue, the design of it, seeing if the torch looks like it can be moved in any way without physically moving it, and have a look around the pedestal, see if there's anything under it. Is it blocking anything? Does it look like a mechanism?
Right. Okay. Sure. So you you have a look around it to see if you can find anything, but you don't really notice any writing, nor does the way that the mechanism, if it were to be one, looks, give away that it's movable. The torch.
Okay. And then I will move to here. And as I'm walking past, say, William, have a look at that.
Yeah, we can forgo initiative for now. At least for the next minute or so.
Let me just check how long I'm moving.
Yeah, 1 minute or so. That's the point.
Oh, wow. Wait,
Okay, so the rest of you, what do you want to do?
I want to look at this platform.
It's not a platform; it's a column, and so
Oh.
along the column, like every about 2 or 3 feet, there's a circle of candles lighting the room.
Well, then I won't go on top of it and strike a striking pose.
Hildy, do you know if this is like a ritual site or something?
I don't know, but all I know is it'd be really difficult to sleep in here.
It does feel pretty safe now that the door is closed. You get a peaceful feeling being in this room.
So there's a lot of candles in here, right?
Yes.
That begs the question: who is lighting all those candles?
Yes. Probably the bugbears.
Mm. Well,
Sadly, there is no worship bugbears and candles.
I don't know. William might know something. You can have a look around.
I'm gonna attempt to blow out one of the candles.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so you blow out the candle. It goes out. Everyone cheers for the birthday boy.
I'm not sure if this is the expected outcome, if I expected something else.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Meanwhile, William tries to have a look around, but it seems that, well, he's having a bit of a rough day today. As he wanders around, and you see him taking notes on various things, and comes back to you with absolutely no useful information whatsoever.
No, that sounds like the usual, actually.
I can go and move the statue and see if that'll do anything. I don't know if that's what the party wants.
I will reconnect. I have reconnected. I can see your beautiful face again.
Yes.
Let's see if we can move the statue in any way then.
Okay, so you want to pick it up and just put it elsewhere?
Not well. If there's nothing that moves on it, or if it doesn't spin on anything, then I'll pick it up. See what happens.
Okay, could you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Possibly.
Okay, you pick it up, and immediately there's a cracking sound of lightning that that emerges from the statue itself and bounces off the wall a few times and hits you on each of its bounces, Artorias. And you take let me roll that. 51 damage.
What?
I'm dead.
As soon as
Are
I
you
see
still alive?
fall,
I have 35 hit points. I can't.
Because I would be dead.
35. Con is 14, so yeah, I'm dead.
That's not how that works.
If it's double your max hit points, you're dead. So that would be.
Oh no, I'm not
70.
dead.
Not necessarily that. If you take enough hit points to reduce you to below your maximum hit points in one hit,
Mhm.
that kills you. So if you're on one hit point, you would need 36 points. If
Right.
you're full health, you would
Yeah.
need 70.
Well, minus 51.
first thing I do is cast a level 2 Cure Wounds on him. He's out unconscious, so I get to use my class ability to
do?
max out the healing. So you get healed for 20 exactly. Max healing.
Very efficient.
I will click it though, just so that it counts down and takes a slot.
And the rest of you are momentarily blinded by the lightning shooting across the room.
Blinded by the light.
Well, that was interesting.
Get up.
Yeah, and you have some trouble speaking as your muscles are still spasming a little bit, and still.
What we've learnt here, Artorias, is we do not touch the angel statue, because otherwise
No.
she will smite you down.
Nope.
Well, he did manage to move it, and it fell to the floor with him. And you can tell that there seems to be a message inscribed on in the base on the bottom of it.
Do not live.
Yeah, you can read it actually, Artorias. It's written in Celestial and says, "In darkness I bring light, never straying from my path."
In darkness, I bring life.
Light.
Light. Never stray from my path. I'm gonna write that down in the party notes.
In darkness, it brings light.
Yes.
So there's any light source.
It's not emitting any light, though.
Right. Because that might
It emits some lightning, but
Maybe if we bring it into a room without candle will be,
In
Come on.
darkness, I bring light. Also,
Never straying from my path.
Let's just blow out all the candles, so it's complete darkness.
Yeah, but I really don't want to piss the statue off. Especially if it can just do that.
But that's what it says, right? If it's dark, it brings light. So if we turn off all the candles, we'll see what it does.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I guess I dispel the light spell on my shield then.
Mm-hmm.
And I go around blowing out all the candles.
Okay, so this definitely is going to take a while because there's like a couple thousand of them.
Whoa!
thaumaturgy.
And
I think Thaumaturgy can only like blow out a single candle every time he casts it.
if someone has Gust, that might work. But anyway, Artorius, could you please keep track of your original score, but remove 1 charisma?
Oh. I can put that on the spell sheet or the sheet somewhere, can't I?
I guess you would become less desirable after getting kissed by a floating head.
Can you put a temporary?
I don't think you can. When I lost one, I just wrote it down on a notepad.
I'm gonna put it in the party notes then.
Oh.
So can we still hear the sounds of battle?
No, the doors are pretty thick, and you can't really hear what's going on outside.
Okay, good. I'm still keeping an eye on that door, just in case more bugbears come in.
That's fair.
Is that a temporary or a permanent?
I'll tell you once you try to remove it.
Not a problem.
Oh. Hildy, you notice that actually, rather than doing 20 healing with your healing spells, this room does feel rather sacred somehow. Maybe a bit less so now that you've toppled the statue off of its resting place, but still feels pretty good. And you can recover another 5 hit points with the healing that you did.
Oh, so Artorius, you've actually, you're on 25. Excellent.
Yeah. Thank God, I thought that was me instant killed.
Nah, 5th edition has very few chances of instant kill past level 1. It can happen, but it's rare.
I mean, if that lightning had rolled higher, could it have killed him?
Or literally like hit half the party. I'm pretty sure Haldomir and Mary would both be dead.
Yeah, if Mary would have done it, that could have been.
That would have killed me as well.
Yeah,
Light
me
Breeze
too.
would kill Mary in one hit.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got 24, so 51 would have definitely have one-shot me forever.
I have 16.
Oh, thank God I did it then. Took one for the team there, you see what happened that did.
Well, to be fair, I think the chances of Mary trying to carry a statue somewhere are pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, I was never going to touch the statue.
And William has half damage taken from traps, so that's pretty solid on that as well.
Mm.
Anyway,
What's the plan then, guys?
I'm gonna
so
lie
you
here for a bit.
you spend a lot of time extinguishing candles. You'll eventually get there. It just seems like it's a little bit tedious. So by now, definitely your moonbeam has dissipated, Mary.
Okay. Good use of a level 2 spell slot.
It's kind of worked.
Yeah, well, they didn't attack us afterwards, did they? You created some light, and they were like, fuck that, I'm not going to go in that light.
Yep.
That is smarter than like half of you guys.
I know, like, I've run into it twice.
Yeah, perhaps
So-
a little bit less worried about your self-conservation, seeing as how you have magical healing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you spend a good amount of time extinguishing the candles. Let's say 20 minutes or so to get them all out, if it's a team effort. And after you extinguish all the candles, the torch on the statue does light up and creates a pleasant light. It almost feels like daylight.
I'm not trying to take that torch off. I'm not touching that thing again.
Oh, so it does emit light, just when there is no other light.
This is the first riddle I've ever solved. I don't feel like this accomplishes anything, but it definitely solves them.
No, I believe...
I'm not touching it again. Not a chance.
What was the second part of the sentence?
It's in the party notes.
I said I'm not touching. Oh, that the part of the sentence on the statue. It says never straying from my path.
Maybe
Don't move it.
is any part like specifically highlighted with the sunlight?
No.
Just
So it's
don't
not
remove
fun.
it.
No, I'm just trying to if it's lighting a path or something.
It isn't. No, it's just an area around it. It's
So
bathed
it's
in
like
what seems to be daylight.
it's like a very complicated disco ball.
If that's what you want to call it, sure.
There's nothing but a wall here.
Indeed.
The lightning's still frazzled in my brain. Oh, I don't know what got I pissed off, but I'm not doing that again.
It's like the pedestal, it's unturnable or something.
It's a wooden table. I mean, the idol's on the floor next to it now, right? I explained
Yep.
that much because Matreus
Well-
managed to pull it off.
Maybe we have to put it back to solve the riddle.
I'm not touching it again.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, right? Well, if it shocks me, I can't like place it. I'll just throw it away.
No, don't risk it, Mary. Don't risk it.
No, I would have turned into a bear and done it. I would have been smart about it. I got nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I believe this room's just like kind of the real relaxation room.
There isn't even an ogre in here. How can you relax?
I know, but it's kind of peaceful and nice. I will recast light on my shield and head towards the door.
Okay, so you recast light, and immediately as you do, the light from the statue goes out.
It's got a mind of its own. I'm gonna peek down the corridor. Open the door and peek down.
Yeah, the battle has ended, and none of the creatures there are there anymore.
Good. Step out into the hallway.
There's a bunch of corpses there. It looks like most of the goblins were slaughtered with a number of the bugbears.
I'm gonna start heading down the corridor slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was close.
Which way do you want to go, guys?
Is there any corpses on the...
Yeah, there's plenty of corpses there.
Fantastic.
It's a bit difficult terrain to move through the center here of this this crossroads, as there's as I mentioned about a dozen goblin corpses and four bugbear corpses there.
Let's go left.
Left is a dead end.
Yeah, technically, our character's left is this way.
Correct.
Stage left.
Okay.
It's the electricity talking.
This is a fantasy world, so maybe in this fantasy world it's the opposite.
Ah.
Well,
Well, I think William might have something to say about here. This wall.
He does. And he has a thorough look and investigates to see what the hell's going on. And he does find a door. It's a little bit different than the ones you've seen so far. As this one actually slides. It seems to be on some sort of rails that you can't really see. And you have to just move the whole section of wall over to the south. And it slides in that direction.
Okay. Yeah.
William can't do it by himself. He needs some help from one of the stronger party members to
Yep.
to manage to move it.
I'll help him.
You know, next level, I'll have 20 strength. I'll probably be the strongest in the whole group.
We're equal at the minute.
We both got 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next level I'm going to put it up to 20.
I'm gonna take fucking, what do you call it? Dungeon Delver.
Okay, good job, William.
Oh yes, thank you, Hildy. You might try doing the same someday.
Yep, sounds like him.
Yeah.
Actually, did sounded like him.
Yeah. I will check this door, as in listen to it, see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you know what to do. Thank you.
God damn it! I've got such high perception, yet I always roll turd.
Right. Well, you have a listen, and you hear some gruff voices shouting angrily inside.
It's the bugbears, guys. It's the bugbears.
Let's go quietly then.
Wait, are you assuming the goblins lost just because they're smaller?
Oh god, I've triggered him. I've triggered her. No, Mary, I'm not assuming that. All I'm assuming is by the amount of goblin corpses we saw. Huh?
No, I'll let it slide this time.
Look, Artorius, I think we should deal with the bugbear threat now, so they don't ambush us later.
We should just knock and introduce ourselves, maybe bring a housewarming.
You do that then, and I will stand over here.
I shall knock on the door.
Oh my god, he actually did. She actually did.
Okay, so you knock, and you hear that the sounds of the voices beyond quickly get silenced.
I knock again, and I say, "Hello, this is Mary."
There's one of the sounds from beyond it comes and says, "What do you want?"
We just wanted to talk about safe passage and not getting into each other's hair.
Well, what's that got to do with us?
You know, we don't do anything to you, you don't do anything to us, and we'll all be friends.
We don't need friends.
Come on, everyone needs friends.
No response to that.
Imagine your mom gets mauled by a bear, and you're not nearby, and then I come by and we're friends, so I'll help your mother out.
What?
My mother's dead.
Okay, you're just a downer, aren't you? Imagine you slip in this dungeon because it's very moist, and we come by, and because we're friends, we'll help you out.
Again, no response.
Okay, we'll just be on our way. We'll talk about the whole friendly thing later on. See you guys.
Well,
I think that was a good start. I think we really connected.
Hildy will be shaking her head from side to side. Yes, you did well, Mary. Let's move along, and if they ambush us, you owe me.
oh,
Well, apparently they're currently healing inside the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's something weird with the tokens. Like, some of them are rolling with the wrong HP, so I'm just trying to fix that so that they don't have 95 hit points on average.
Yeah, you're fixing it in case you need them later. I get what you're doing.
I already had tokens there, but they're all bugged out for some reason. Like it literally says, like, when I drag them to the map, right? It automatically that door is closed, by the way. Just give me a sec. You guys skipped quite a large portion, so there might be some doors missing here and there.
We skip. Oh, well, that's the problem, right? If the person that cares about completion isn't there.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
Artorias. He keeps wandering off.
Yep.
Well, he's the man with the plan.
Just give me a sec, guys. Hold still for a sec, because I need
Okay.
to see if there's anything there that you need to be aware of. But I'm just trying to fix the fucking token, because I don't know why it's doing this, and it's really annoying me. That one's normal.
We can just head north again. Oh, he's gonna be so pissed off when he sees the map. It's all over the place.
Okay, I really don't know what Roll20 is doing. Like, I did exactly the same thing, and now they have the right hit points. Whatever.
It hasn't been dropping torches from William.
Get back there. No, could be. I don't know. It's probably because I'm not moving him step by step, because I'm just dragging him along every
Right.
so often.
We get to re-explore it all next week.
What I'll do is, if you give me a moment, I'll just drop a torch in each room that you've been into, and each
Yeah.
hallway. So you won't have the exact layout, but at least you'll have a
Something.
rough idea. Yeah. Right, I think that does it. Right, pretty much covers the areas you've seen. Okay.
I'm assuming this door leads into the. I don't know, but I'm assuming it leads into the bugbear hall.
Mm. Anyway, in the corner to the northwest of you, this the wall here seems to be destroyed. That's why there's like a weird shape to the room. And this chamber inside is quite nondescript, except that a pair of high quality looking long spears lay abandoned in the center of the room. And in the back wall, there's two gems that sit quite close to each other, and they stare at you, sort of like a pair of eyes.
It's definitely a trap.
Yes.
Let's ignore it.
Where's that paranoia come from? That might not be a trap.
Yes. Plus,
Definitely a trap.
I like the look of the spears, so I'm going to wander up to them.
Okay. So you walk in, and could you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay. You walk over to the spears, and you immediately notice that you might have had to listen to Artorias this time, as it was definitely a trap, and the floor beneath you gives way,
What? Oh shit.
and you fall quite a long way down. It's about 60 feet, the pit you fall into.
Ouch!
You hit the bottom with a pretty hard thud and take 18 falling damage.
I'm on 1 hit point.
Lucky.
Oh, no, sorry, +1.
Could be worse.
Yeah, because well, I don't have ranged healing. Do you have any ranged healing? Chris?
I have, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you had fallen unconscious, I couldn't have healed you.
no, you couldn't have got me out. I'll be like, fuck! And then look up the shaft to everyone else and be like, don't come in the room!
I'm already like pulling my rope out of my bag. Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, and so the trapped area is sort of like this.
I'm gonna be watching this door.
I'm gonna throw you down a rope now.
Alright. Yes. I'm a little
Are you
bit
holding
injured.
on?
I think I've broken my leg.
Just hold on, and I'm gonna pull her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll grab onto the rope. I will probably cast Cure Wounds 2nd level on myself before climbing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you don't really need to roll if it's a rope and someone's helping you pull. The only thing is that you need to get up to the rope because it's 60 foot.
Oh right, I've only got 50 feet, bro.
So could you give me an athletics check to climb up to the part where the rope is?
Okay, one moment, I'm just regaining some hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, athletics is my forte. But rolling is not. Never mind. I'm good.
Yeah, so you crawl up the 5 feet you need to, then move your hand over to the rope, and you succeed just without any issue.
Yeah, lift.
Pull.
When I reach the top, I'll be like, yeah, you don't want to go down there.
Told you it was a
not-
trap.
Yeah, I know you were right for once, Artorius, but I really wanted those spears.
I told you it was a trap. Nobody listens to Artorius.
This all, you know what? This all occurred because we followed that damn halfling.
It's all the halfling's fault.
We still haven't found him.
We'll find him. And then we'll fucking eat him.
Alright, it's just like...
Does we're gonna eat him?
Yeah, that's a bit... Sounds a bit dodgy, Artorius. You don't want to eat him.
Oh, I'm gonna eat him. No, I'm not gonna eat him.
I'll look at like Isaac, just shrug. I think the dungeon's getting to him.
Seems so.
I'm gonna open this door.
No.
Did you still have any interest in the spears, or are you like, no, fuck that shit?
Well, no, because there's a massive hole. I can't get to him, can I?
Yeah, you can, it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm afraid of more pit traps.
Wow, that's a different story.
I know that it's trapped, and now I know that it's worth defending, and it's not worth my life, though. So they defended it for a reason. Whereabouts in this room are they?
The spears are in the back corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna shimmy around.
Over there. Yeah, you can get around there easily enough. It's
Yeah.
not slippery or anything, so... You make your way over there, and you find two masterwork spears.
Awesome. What do Master Spears do?
They have +1 to attack rolls, but not to damage.
Okay, I already have a spear on my back. I'm just gonna ditch that, and I'm gonna throw one over to Artorius and say, here you go, and then equip one myself.
You want to throw a spear at him?
No, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not actually gonna throw the spear at him.
But Arno, what does Pot of Greed do?
What?
Okay, that's you aren't the right age for that, man. I'm sorry.
What?
It's okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Absolutely none whatsoever.
I'll explain it to you one day.
When I'm old enough?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you both have a spear, which gives you +1 to attack rolls.
Okay. We're definitely not opening that door, though.
Why not though?
Just trust me on this one.
Okay.
We'll go north and try and look back around ourselves.
What does everyone else want to do? Where are we going?
Oh,
I
so it's
mean-
down here.
It seems so irrelevant. I mean, I don't know.
Mm,
Isaac's just busy giving up the will to live. What does the rest of you do?
Well, staying positive, I might have been wrong on that room not being trapped. But that doesn't mean I wasn't right.
A dead end.
Oh, hold on, are you guys moving? If you're moving, just give me a sec. I was just painting in some of the doors that I hadn't done yet. Since you were making up your minds. Let me also grab a William and a Halberdier. Come along with you.
This episode has to be called Thunderbolts and Lightning.
That's very,
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 very
frightening.
Yeah.
Shit, Stana.
Okay, as you're walking past this, through this corridor, William asks for someone to help him have a look at something on the western wall, as he seems to have found another irregularity there.
Alright, I can help.
And it seems to be about here. Okay. Yeah, so you give him a hand with having a thorough look at what's happening there, and you do find that it's one more of the sliding type secret doors. And he sort of looks at you. Well, Hildy, this is your thing. You don't
Okay.
expect me to open it, do you?
No, I will try to move it. What, is it where he currently is?
No, it's like here, where he is now.
Okay. Do I need to roll an athletics check to try to open it?
Yes, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let me help you.
Yeah, and so both of you, you try and get it open, and eventually it seems that it's somehow stuck. And upon hearing about this, there is a bit of effort from William to try and see if he can get the lock. But all of his efforts lead to nothing, as he's meddling around for a good 5 minutes, but nothing comes of it.
Isaac, bring that crowbar over here.
Right.
I bring out the crowbar. Hand it to Artorius.
Let's try and do it. Is there anywhere to fit the bar in to try and jimmy it?
There's a little bit of a groove. It's quite small, but you could try.
Yeah, go for it.
Definitely better than you doing it with your fingers.
Oh, good God. What is
But
wrong?
it still seems pretty stuck. So it doesn't look like there's any chance of getting it open this way. Once you make it past that room, we'll assume that it happens afterwards, you see that in the room to the northeast, the room is identical to many of the rooms in this dungeon. There's one thing which distinguishes it from many of the other things, is that there's an intricate pattern of tiles on the floor here, and they're sort of covered in a layer of dust. It's kind of hard to see exactly what it is. And you see, similar to in the previous previous situation, there is a nice spear hanging on the back wall.
Yeah, I don't fucking think so.
On what wall is the spear? Can you ping it?
Yeah, it's over here.
I will pick up.
It's very very similar to the previous room.
I'll pick
Look,
up a chunk of rock and throw it into the room.
There's not really any rock around,
Okay.
but you can throw something out of your backpack.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Or throw a party member.
I'm gonna throw the shovel.
Okay, so you throw the shovel.
Is that our only shovel?
Yep.
No, that's a wise decision.
Hopefully you don't find Hannah in here. Anyway.
Because I've got a mining pick as well.
Yeah,
Well,
so
she
you throw
could just fly out of the hole.
you throw the shovel and don't seem to do anything.
No, look, I have seen how that previous pitfall worked. It wasn't at the edges, so I want to just edge around the room to the spear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you notice that now that the shovel is scuffed along the floor a little bit, there's some black and white tiles in an alternating pattern, much like a checkerboard or chessboard.
Okay, I take back what I just said. I'm not doing that.
I don't know.
I
what to think
step
of
on
it.
a black tile.
Okay. So you step on a tile and you hear a as immediately you're scooped up in a big net and lifted to the ceiling.
The hell, Mary!
I mean, this is pretty bad, but it could be a lot worse. And I start using my scimitar to cut me loose.
Yeah. It will take some effort because you are restrained and it's hard to like get at your things. So could you just make me an acrobatics check, please?
Can't you just turn into an ant?
Look, I'm not using my wild shape to turn in. First off, turning into an ant like 5 feet above the ground is like a horrible decision to make.
Okay, so yeah, so you manage and you cut the net loose, and then of course you you fall to the floor after being cut loose.
That is the expected outcome, yes.
What are you trying to land on?
A white tile.
Okay, I like your thinking. Very good. And you step on the white tile and nothing happens.
Okay, I'd tiptoe over the white tiles towards the spear.
That's fine. You make your way over there, and you see that there are some buttons on the floor as well, like in the corner where you walk to. There's a few buttons that have a little black and white versions of the tiles that seem to be pressed and not pressed.
Clever.
And yeah, you get the idea that probably you need to press them in some sort of order to make sure that the black tiles are also safe.
Yeah, why am I not doing that? I think I'll take the spear and I'll leave.
That's fine. And could you just give me a perception check while you're there?
I'm quite a perceptive person.
We shall see.
They call me Adrian, perceptive wolf. But they obviously don't call Mary that because that wouldn't make any sense.
Okay, you don't exactly know why, but it does seem that there's something more to these buttons than just disabling the traps. It strikes you a bit off as the buttons are lifted a little bit above the surface of the floor. Seems that there's some space underneath there. But that's all I can tell you with a roll of 12.
Some space below the buttons.
Yeah, as in, when there's a chest with a double floor, it's kind of easy to tell because if it's like halfway through the chest, that's supposed to be higher or lower.
Can I lift the part of the ground the buttons are on?
It looks like it's just solid stone and attached. You get the idea that probably you need to go through some pattern to do something here.
Okay, the white button is pressed, yeah?
Yeah.
I
There's,
unpress the white button.
There's 12 of them in total.
Oh, what? This isn't my sort of puzzle.
Do you want to maybe ask for William's help?
Yes.
Or someone else's?
I require someone smart. Isaac, come over.
I walk over.
What do you need?
Did you step on any black tiles walking over?
No, I stayed like at range.
Ah, okay.
There's a button puzzle here, Isaac.
And you called me for help.
I mean,
Oh, for God's sake, Mary, why didn't you call for me? As William starts walking over.
there's traps in this room, William, and you sort of always walk into them.
And he just shakes his head as if clearly you just got scooped up by one. It's like... He walks over to you, following the pattern you took, following the white tiles.
But if I do it, it's charming and adorable. I just want to point that out.
He says, well, let me have a look. I'll see what I can do. And he has a look at it. He says, no, I can't seem to get this open, but definitely seems to be something there. Well, let's press some buttons, shall we?
I like stay the fuck away.
Okay. So you get the idea that the black and white buttons need to be pressed in some sort of order, and the red one is confirmation, as there's only one. Any thoughts?
How many white buttons is it?
There's actually 5 black ones, 6 white ones, and 1 red one. Laid out in a grid.
6 black ones, 5 white ones.
Yeah, the other way around. Doesn't matter.
Well, so it's obviously, right, if it's 5 of the one kind and 6 of the other kind, it's the kind that's 6 press that one first, and then the other one.
Go one by one.
Yeah, and then you press red.
Okay. So you go through and you do that, and you go through and press the first black button, and could you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
The first one was wrong. Yeah, Constitution is my favorite stat to make saving throws on. Oh, that's saves. That's that. I have a +1, so I'm basically already safe.
Yeah. Okay. And then William's like, "Oh, come on, Mary. You know that's not how to do it. Get out of the way, child."
That's like him, yeah.
And he does it the other way around. Presses the white one first. And could you both make dexterity saving throws?
Can't take William ever anywhere.
That's for... Okay. Okay, Mary, you take 8 fire damage as a burning hand strap erupts from the box with buttons.
Perfect.
And William seems to evade most of it, then also has half damage taken, so takes 2 damage from it.
Is there anything in the room on the black and white tiles, or on the ceiling above the black and white tiles, that would indicate what order the buttons press in?
No, but you get the idea that you need to start with the red one, as you've tried both the other ones as the first thing in the order, and that didn't work.
I start with the red button.
Yeah, and so you start with the red one, and then punch the buttons in an order. Which one do you want to start with now, white or black?
Which one are more of?
There are more white ones.
Oh, I start with white.
Okay, so you press red and then white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. Nothing happens.
Well, now, is that a good thing that nothing happens, or is that a bad thing that nothing happens? I try lifting the thing the buttons are on.
Okay, so you manage to lift it up.
Haha!
And it sort of hinges open to reveal a compartment underneath. And there is a pair of daggers. Quite nice looking daggers in there.
Oh, they're masterwork daggers.
No, they're not.
Well, I take the nice looking daggers.
Just write down 2 daggers from B63.
B63.
Meanwhile, what are Hildy and the others doing?
Watching and laughing.
In the corridors.
Yeah, if you need healing, come back to me. But other than that, I'm just working with this secret door, attempting to unjam it, basically.
Yep. You give it a couple more goes, but no luck.
Fucking piece of crappy crap.
You start hitting it with a crowbar a little bit, and
Ting.
yeah, to just hurt your muscles more than anything.
Is there any indication of that I get that the daggers are magical or anything? Or are they just nice daggers?
No, they're magic daggers. I just need to spend some time to have a look at them.
Daggers piercing or slashing?
Give me 30 seconds.
I can look it up faster. 50 seconds. Any one of you want magic daggers?
No.
What the fuck?
I was lightning resistant.
Okay, sorry about that. Right, so you've tried and tried with brute force. Unable to get the door open.
Let's just move on.
Okay.
Well, I've succeeded in something. You better succeed in something as well.
No pressure though.
I'm giving up with this door.
Bit of shit door.
It's a door.
And the rest of you are left wondering where the fuck Artorius went.
How the fuck did you get there?
It's not like I'm stealthy. They can probably hear me.
It's like a child. You look away for 1 second, then suddenly the child has touched the hot stove.
Something of the sort. Hildy, Isaac, are you following him up?
Sorry?
Are you following Artorius, or?
I was gonna wait down here for everyone, but now that we're all together, I don't know if we should follow Artorius, but yeah, why not? That door is actually one that I would like to go to anyway.
Let's give it an open.
Yep. Just give me 1 sec.
This is the point where we forgot the thaumaturgy again.
I can use it, but
It's too late now. He's already said he's opening it.
I mean, it lasted for like half a session. That's it.
I mean, I
Yes,
would.
and that's also others need to be willing to make that happen as well, right?
Remind me when I had.
But you made me completely forget the spear. I did the whole white and black tile thing for originally. Did I get the spear?
Okay. You swing the door open, and
Uh-oh.
as it about halfway creaks open, you notice that there is
Yeah.
a swing of something towards you.
Oh, great! Are these your friends, Mary?
They might be different ones. I can't tell. They all look the same. I didn't say that.
Okay, and they swing out at you, and your AC is 18 still? 19?
19.
19, yeah, they both hit.
Oh, Jesus. With the shield?
With shield.
Yeah, with shield, it's 24.
But you have 24 AC with shield. That can't be right.
With shield, the spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a magic initiative, right? Let's get it. Hello?
Sorry, say again.
You took magic initiative then.
Magic initiative. Oh,
Or is it an oath spell?
it's an
Yeah.
oath spell.
It's not a spell. Okay, yeah, I was running because normally paladins don't get shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They miss, and they both bump into the force field that springs up around you.
Stop doing that.
It's a pretty good magic initiative spell, isn't it?
It is.
That was completely uncalled for.
Just tell them that we were the friendly people they talked to earlier.
I don't think they're listening.
That's a lot of bugbears. Don't you think you
yeah.
added too many?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I'd like a better initiative, that's what I would like.
Yep. Shit.
It's okay, Artorias will tank all the damage.
I wouldn't count on that.
And one of them, what seems to be the leader, speaks up and addresses you, Artorias. And says, "What are you doing coming into this room? Fuck off."
Not a problem, sir. You have a very good day.
Brilliant.
Would you like me to close the door again?
Just fuck off.
Yep, I'll do that. Not a problem.
And as soon as you leave, one of the bugbears standing next to it slams the door shut.
That was a good encounter, I feel like we're really...
Yep. I know when I'm not wanted.
Is it when you're introduced? Is it the two morning stars almost in the face as you open the door?
Yep.
It's usually a pretty good sign, isn't it?
Well, that was an eventful encounter. Let's just leave those guys well alone.
Everyone else leaving as well?
Yep.
Yup.
I would assume this door leads to the same room, so we shouldn't open that door either.
We're not even going to think about it. LD.
Sorry, what?
Good girl.
So, Mary, your friends were really, really rude.
They're more like distant acquaintance, really.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Where's he going now?
I'm just doing the William thing to keep him happy.
Artorias is like Pac-Man at this point.
Waka. Just doing the William thing. Keep him a little bit happy.
Where did I move my joke?
Long ominous corridor.
What is the the dance where you all line up behind each other and put your hands on the back of the person in front of you?
Conga.
Chicken dance.
The conga.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
conga.
that's what we're doing right now.
There's a William-esque corridor right here.
That definitely looks like something William would enjoy.
Ah, fuck me, I completely lost. No.
Where is Isaac's token?
I was going to say, where is he?
I'm in the middle of Hildium.
There he is.
Ah.
We've something for William to have a look at.
Yeah, sure, you can have a look. Just bring those guys over there too. Right, so he has a look. Let me just have. I think.
I'm sure you can use the map as reference.
Yeah, probably. He didn't quite finish drawing it, so I'll actually remove it from your journals. But you can have a look at it every now and then, and it's just gonna be going off memory. Should be something there, but you can't find the door here.
Hildy, show me it's done.
Okay, I will show them. Wait, what am I doing?
Okay, so I did point out that if someone fails a check, you shouldn't like redo the checks all the
Yeah.
time, guys. I don't want you to try and metagame to the point, oh, there should be a door here, but if William tells you there's nothing there,
Yeah.
you know that he's the best at this. Don't try and force your way through it, okay?
Well, no, let's believe William.
Where is north? Is this oriented?
The orientation is as the map is, basically.
Yeah, so that's north.
I'm gonna head up here.
Okay. So give me a second to describe what you're seeing as you make your way in there.
It's like Piccadilly Circus.
So what you see here is like intersecting hallways. And you see them intersecting over and over again. Maybe you're expecting something here, a door to any of these things, and you just don't find any. It's just the same looking clean corridors that run all the way through. And what strikes you as odd is that there's like a heavy silence here, like you don't even hear your own footsteps. Something definitely weird going on here.
I'll talk. Can I hear myself speak?
Just barely.
Okay, I don't like this. Bye.
What's down there?
It's very.
And like you can't really hear. Like, you can see that his lips are moving, but can't really hear what he's saying.
This is
No,
where
I
we-
can hear what he says because I can read lips.
I think
Also,
this is.
you're standing next to him outside of the area that's affected, so.
Oh.
You could hear Hildy's response though if
Yes, I'll say there's a set of corridors that crisscross one another, and for some reason, all sound is kind of hushed while walking through the corridors.
I was really happy about getting to use the red leaf.
Your day will come, Mary. Your day will come.
You'll fight the ultimate star-destroying demon that can only be defeated by reading his lips.
Yeah, it's like you hear him say, "My only weak spot is," and then it trails off, but you can still see him.
There we go. That's an adequate note.
Oh, brilliant.
We'll leave that there until we come back and see if he notices it.
Mhm.
I've become really disorientated. The boozing around.
There's a door here, though.
There's always another door.
There's always another door.
Okay, I would like to open this door.
Okay. One sec.
Because I feel like I have to attempt to open one door per session to really show that I...
You
But
can.
you can.
Yeah, that I can. That I'm not scared of any traps.
Okay. You swing the door open. It's fine.
See, you just have to be optimistic about anything and it'll work out.
Hold on. I didn't do roll 20 prep yet for this area, so when you step inside, it might be empty, but it might not be empty. So you step in here, and you you see that there's about a dozen goblins or so in here.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
I say, hello people, I'm Mary Hallam.
Let me just put them on the map so I have something to work with.
So this is about 12 of them, yeah?
Roughly.
A dozen, definitely.
And they seem militant goblins, as in they're busy cleaning weapons and things like this. And you see that a few of them are pretty heavily wounded.
Oh, and these must be the ones that were fighting earlier.
And you see that as soon as you enter, they they seem to take up some sort of military tactics, as they're grabbing shields and spears, and they're sort of grouping up into ranks.
Oh my god, they got tactics.
With the ones behind holding longer spears and the ones in front holding short spears.
You know what to do, Mary.
Wait, guys, I'm here in peace.
Moonbeam.
I think we could all be friends. Are they still grouping up?
They are.
Well,
And, they hear you speaking, and they seem to have some trouble understanding exactly what you're saying. You're probably speaking too fast in common for them to understand what you.
okay, guys, my name is it's fucking water. Mary. I am friend.
You look like breakfast.
Atari's not helping at all.
Just saying.
Yeah, and go ahead and what would you want them to? What was the ideal response here? That they just let you leave, or that they actually become your friends? I mean, that's maybe a bit of a tough ask.
I mean, yeah.
And you see that one of the ones who's in the back of the front ranks speaks up and says, "We have no friends here. Leave. Leave or die."
Well, how about third option? Become friends.
And at that point, seeing as how you try and convince them, could you roll persuasion for me, please? See if Mary does a better job than you do.
I would like to. What? That's of course. I mean, I'm a very friendly man. I would like to use my inspiration.
Mhm.
Because I have a +0 in persuasion. No, Murray's about as bad as I am.
Well,
I would like to. Well, I guess I'll roll it.
they definitely don't like you, Mary.
Wouldn't like Mary. I think we should just like close the door behind us.
Or we could kill them all.
Yes, we could also do that.
You could just put a moonbeam in there and go nuts.
Since when have we gotten to the point that your solution to everything is my moonbeam?
Because it's awesome and it does area of effect.
It is pretty awesome. Can Haldemir not cast Fireball yet?
He's level 5 for that.
He's rubbish, he can't cast anything.
That's a bit rude.
He's
doesn't
not a
have-
proper wizard.
He doesn't
Don't
even
have
have
a dress.
presentation.
Doesn't have a dress. Brilliant.
That's the hallmark of a true wizard, huh?
Yeah, if he's wearing his pajamas, then he's a proper wizard.
I can't think of a single wizard pajamas. Where's that? Can someone go to the airport for me tomorrow?
Yes. I'm not sure what that will achieve, but
I just really don't like airports.
You need to get the fuck out of there.
Oh, thank you. I wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't said that.
Yep, I know.
Also, those are 10, so I think my confusion about the amount a dozen is was very much justified.
They're 11. And I said roughly a dozen.
I can't fucking count.
Anyway, one of them grabs a spear and chucks it at you.
And you're up.
Oh look, I have a lot of hit points.
And I think probably misses with a 13.
That's correct, I have D&D5e.
Yeah, so it chucks the spear at you. Maybe you take it as a sign of warning as it just scrapes past you against the wall. And now they all seem to be advancing.
Have they formed the shield line?
They have. Hildy?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to move here. Lift my shield up so that, like, basically they get funneled. When they get funneled out into the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be standing there facing that way with my shield out. And I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. And at this point, Mary, you go ahead and take your action.
That one's not doing it.
Well, I wanted to move as a team, so I should have probably rolled 2 initiatives rather than 11.
Okay, I'm gonna move here and I'll close the door. And I'll say good day to you, sirs.
Okay, so you close the door.
Yeah, my turn.
Okay.
I'll take the dodge action as well because I guess closing the door is not a select.
Yeah, correct. Okay. And then they open the door because apparently you're not holding it shut. So
Well,
they open the door again. And try and stab at you. And the 2 in the front, let's put them in their proper squares. So the 2 in the front attack and the 2 in the back attack with our long spears. And 2 of them hit you, doing a total of 14 damage.
Do you want that to do? Which one hits first, and how much damage does it do?
The first one hits for 4.
Okay, because otherwise that would have been a failed death saving throw.
Nice.
Mary!
Alright, let me just move them into groups.
You know, this is like the one door I open per session. Like,
There you go. Oh, that teaches you something. Okay, well that was the turn of those goblins.
Haldemir could get burning hands there. Wreck the place.
Are trying to move a little bit more. Still have some movement left, I think. Just measure. As they all come yelling out. Seemingly pretty angry at what just happened. They spill out into the room. And then it's Haldamir's turn. Oh will indeed step over here and cast Burning Hands.
Ooh.
Ooh, you're better holding me than holding.
Are these goblins stamping on Mary?
They are.
Fuckers,
Give them a shit.
I'm gonna kill them.
He's unfortunately going to hit you as well. Hildy?
How about Mary?
Oh shit.
Yep, probably as well. I'll see
What
if
do
I
you
can
mean
direct it a different way.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, let me see if I can make it not hit.
Can't he just arc it up so it doesn't hit me?
Nah.
Because I'm on the ground.
No. Nah, it's gonna hit either way.
That's okay, I'll take the one failed death save before. I have full con.
I'll do it from there. Okay. Let me roll some death saves. Some dex saves, right?
It was just one failed death save if you get hit while down, right?
Yeah, it's the problem is if people are meleeing you, it's always 2, because it's an automatic crit if they hit.
Okay.
Okay, half the goblins succeed on their death saves. They seem pretty damn hurt, nonetheless, and 2 of them just outright die. Hildy, you fail and you take 12 fire damage.
I'm on 1 health again.
Ouch. Yeah, that was a pretty damn good damage roll. Desperate measures. Alright, this lot will walk up and start getting ready to pour out the door. For now, taking defensive postures. Isaac.
I hit the guy in front of me with my sword.
Nope.
Nope.
That's a miss.
That's me.
And William will swing at this guy with his staff. And that kills him. And that's his turn. Artorias?
I need to get to Mary. Right. So can you can you move, pick somebody up, and then move again?
Yeah. If you use your action to pick her up, sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move in, gather up Mary.
Yep.
And then move to here. So that would have been...
Okay. That will trigger 4 attacks of opportunity. One of them hits you for a 7.
I don't know why I've done that.
What a skill.
So 7 becomes... So that will be me. And obviously I want Mary to be I can't drop her yet. Is it free action to drop something?
Well, technically to drop someone, yes. I don't think that's what you want, though.
No, because it might hurt her.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I will press the magic button.
Have these two used their reactions to attack him?
They
They all have, yeah?
Yep.
Excellent. Oh, ninja Hildy. Sort of weaving in and out of the battle. Okay, I'm going to run over to where Artorias has put Mary down.
On his shoulder still.
Yeah.
Well then, I will use my Cure Wounds, maximised, to heal her for 12.
That's nearly max hit points for.
Yep.
As much as you really need for a little Mary.
Then I will turn and probably go. Wait, so that's only 5 foot. So
Just keep the death saving throw marked for now, Mary, because we only reset those on a short rest.
Well, yeah, it
She does that, I know. Yeah. That's why I said just keep it. So just add the failure back in.
I did.
Okay.
Because I'm an honest man. I remember my failure.
So you're
Moonbeam!
conscious over Artorias' shoulder at the moment.
Okay, since these guys didn't want to be my friends, and I take great offense to that, I gave them every chance I could, yeah? I will moonbeam them.
yeah,
What?
that's why I brought you back because I knew you would do it.
I mean, I could also Ice Knife.
No, do some AOE.
Ice Knife isn't AoE.
Is it? I thought it. Oh yeah, but
I mean, Ice Knife is probably like even better. I'll just Ice Knife this guy.
Okay.
Maybe you have to roll the hit wise now.
Yeah, that's just for the impact though.
Alright.
So, the guy tries to bring up a shield, but you manage to hit him with the initial hit of the knife. And then the rest around them plus him make dex saves. 2 successes, 1 fail, 3 successes, 4 successes, 2 fails. And it's... okay, so it's save or nothing. Right, so 2 of them take 6 damage.
Okay, I think Moonbeam would have been better. Well,
It's the second level spell for a reason. And the guy that you actually hit with the ice knife dies as a result. I think this one belongs to that group. Okay, so the 2 out in the... well, there should be 2 out in the corridor that's on the same initiative anyway. So the 2 out in the corridor, one of them tries to stab at you, Isaac, with a spear. Your AC 16?
Yeah,
He managed to get between your armor with a pretty nasty hit, does 8 damage.
I parry. Oh my god. So I take 6?
Yep, that's correct. The other one tries to take a slash at Haldemir. Haldemir will try and prevent that with shield. Unfortunately, that doesn't help. And he gets a pretty nasty hit, as you see, basically being stabbed through the stomach.
ouch.
At which point it is Haldemir's turn. Yeah. Haldemir's turn, who will try and back away after disengaging. As he's not feeling too good. And after having seen what you did, Mary, the goblins in the room all chuck spears at you. which I guess have half cover from from Artorius and or William, depending on who's throwing. So if they miss you, they might hit one of them instead.
Doesn't it have to fit their AC as well? Though?
No, it has to hit the cover. And then if it would then hit them, and if then their AC is higher, it would still miss them.
Okay, so I was asking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they seem to have some trouble aiming through the door and through people being in the way. And so one of them hits you for 6. And the rest miss. There's a few clunk against Artorius' shield and a few just hit the wall. After which, they all move into somewhere where you can't see them.
Oh, so first they want to go to war, and now they're pussying out.
Eh. At which point, Isaac, it's your turn.
I move down a bit and attack this one.
Yep, that's better. You
I feel like
you managed to parry his blow, even though it still scrapes you across the side. He's thrown off balance, making it easy hit for you on your next attack, and you as good as cleave him in two.
And then I wanna move over.
I think you get a bonus action attack because you killed someone, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't using great weapon. Oh, you don't need to, do you?
No, it's just part of the feat.
Oh, what?
If
Didn't
you
know
down
that.
someone with a hit, regardless of whether you use the option or not, you can, as a bonus action, make another attack.
Ah, and I hit the other guy as well.
But
Aw.
you managed to expend some of your energy running there, and he just ducks under and it sort of clanks off the top of his shield. At which point it is William's turn, who will put out his his crossbow, and shoot.
Oh, apparently I can do that if I crit as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a pretty good feat. Also, do you have a fighting style? Great Weapon Master as well, right? Just keep that in mind as well, because then you can re-roll any 1s or 2s on your damage rolls. On your individual dice rolls.
Yeah.
Because I think you had one before. Anyway, Artorius, your turn.
I'll step up.
Yeah, and this guy seems pretty nimble. He manages to block your hit again.
There you go.
At which point, Hildy.
Okay, so I will move forward and then use my new fancy spear.
Are you throwing it?
No, I'm moving into stab.
Okay, just because you're 1 square away from him at the moment.
Oh,
Isn't it the
sorry.
reach weapon?
No.
I saw a spear.
I'll
Oh,
stab
you
it.
said reach weapon, not range. I don't know.
Yeah, and you stab him, and he, as he's busy dodging Artorius and Isaac's blows, you just come through the side of him and just skewer him.
Yeah, and then I move back. I'm on 1 health.
Mary.
Well, the ones I can see are all dead, but let's see. Okay.
Move in, move in, move in, move out.
I mean, I did offer them friendship.
Okay, you notice that they've drawn bows and are ready for you to come in.
Oh, great.
I thought they chucked spears on their turn. When did they ready action?
These didn't.
Okay, so they aren't ready for me to come in. They just have drawn bows.
Yeah. They haven't traded actions. They've just got bows drawn, ready to shoot you.
Okay. I would like to ice knife the guy in the middle.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, oh, hell.
Yeah, you miss with initial hit. The the guy to the north succeeds on jumping out of the way in time. Takes 5 damage.
No.
It's not half.
Oh, it's not half. Sorry. Takes no damage. The other two though fail their saves.
And then I move out.
Yep. Haldermere will do nothing except ready in action in case someone comes close. Coming over there. Isaac?
Nah, I'ma just wait for them to come out. Ready in action. Stab.
Okay.
Oh, right, sorry.
We're not
William, ready
established
to
this
cross first shot.
doesn't work.
Artorias?
Well aware this doesn't work. Foot.
Now they have ready actions. And they shoot at you. One of them hits. And one of them fumbles. That's the first fumble of the day. And it is frightened as it misses you so horribly that it sort of its morale breaks. Okay. And the hit you take does 8 damage. And the other one misses you. That's 40 feet movement then?
Yeah.
So you're dashing? Okay.
It's actually my go.
It is.
I will move here and cast Cure Wounds on myself. Ugh. Destined to spend the entire session on low health. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yep.
I believe that's it.
Mary?
Okay, I'll move in. That's... I'll thorn with the guy Artorian.
Okay. Well, you hit, and careful to not hit Artorias, you just swing wild. And miss by quite a sizable margin.
And then I move out of the room again. Pleased with my whipping skills.
Yeah, Halmir will try and emulate your tactics. Gets in, casts Firebolt.
Oh, he clearly emulated that.
Emulates very well. And moves back out. Go over there. The one in front of you, Troyus, steps away, disengages as a bonus action.
That is a bonus action.
Yeah,
Oh,
goblins
do
can.
that. You're just lucky that you haven't been using
Motherfuckers.
it so far. And they'll shoot their bow at you. Oh, one fumbles. Again.
One scared of me, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one had disadvantage, which is why he fumbled again.
Oh, wonderful.
It's the same one.
Uh,
Beautiful.
And he's so scared that he manages to somehow almost trip over his own feet and then get stuck, so he's now restrained as well as frightened. Poor guy. One attack misses you and one hits for 4. So it's reduced to 1 for you.
One.
You take the 8 from last turn though?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Which was brought down to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was on 21.
Okay.
-1.
Isaac?
Get in there, boy.
Can I go to there? I don't...
Yeah, you can move through friendly space without any issue.
Okay, so I'll go there, and I chuck an axe at topmost guy.
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Nice. Max damage.
You chuck it in and you just straight up nail his face to the wall.
And then I action search and do it again.
With that action surge, you might as well just walk up.
Oh, that's true. So I just laugh a bit
Action
and I
search.
move up.
Action search doesn't add a move.
No, it
But
doesn't.
you could dash.
I thought
Yeah,
it
but
gave you
then
a whole new
Oh,
turn.
fuck that! I
No,
wanna
it's just
nail another goblin to the wall.
well, you don't.
No!
Oh, hold on.
Max damage
Might
as
do.
well, again.
It's this guy that's.
Yeah, let's assume that you did it against the guy that's restrained and stuck with his boot and sort of tripped over himself, which means you have advantage.
Oh, great.
And so... 2 axes are now holding 2 goblin heads against the wall. At which point, William takes some notes on how these goblins died. Artorius, your turn.
Yeah.
And you step up to the last guy and hit him. He miraculously survives.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And I'll be there for moral support. Go, Artorius! I'm gonna take the dodge action. You can do it.
I enter the room and I say, I feel really bad about all of this. And then I take the dodge action and I fist pump a bit in the air and say, "Go Artorius," in a whisper.
Yeah.
Straight up murder that
Optimization
guy.
101. Haldemir, having none of this moral support stuff, tries to firebolt the guy.
So,
Yeah, that'll do it.
What's water?
And that, my dear friends, is combat done.
That, my dear friends, is genocide.
Well, I'm sure there's a few more of them around.
I guess, but like on dungeon terms, right?
Well, I guess there's a few more of them around.
I'm going to check if any of them have, more specifically, a potion on them. I'm gonna like go for all of their bodies, just checking.
Just seeing what loot they have. Yeah, sure.
I just go over and I like push it onto the wall and just get my axe out, go to the next one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it seems like these were quite ready to face enemies
Tickle
of
for
the martial kind.
Ooh.
However, they weren't quite ready to face
Tickle of Mary.
magical enemies. You can see that their ranked tactics were pretty effective if you were to try and take them on in melee.
Mm-hmm.
As they did have a sort of shield wall thing going on. However, with any sort of magic that covers the whole area, they have very little they can do to
Cure wounds on me.
fix that. You have a good look through the room. You find that there's a bunch of javelins, a bunch of spears that seem to be in workable condition after the fight. There is 15 javelins and about 3 spears that look okay, and 1 pike.
Ooh, pike.
Oh wait, when we first started this game, I had a set of javelins and I didn't pick them up, so they just sit on the character sheet. I'm gonna pick up 5 and replenish the old supply.
Sure thing, in case you run out of axes.
I got 2 throwing axes, 5 javelins, a spear,
that's what I said.
and a mace. Yeah, it's fucking. I'm like,
It's the walking weapons rack.
yep.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck me, you made me jump. That's gonna. I'm gonna have to play that back. I bet I looked really like an idiot.
The funny thing as well, like I could see it coming because I could see Lars sneezing.
He's been frozen on my screen for at least 20 minutes.
Javelins. What does a javelin damage?
1d6.
1d6.
Just 1d6, yeah.
Right, and with that, the question is, we have 15 minutes left. Do you want to end it here, or do you want to continue for another 15 minutes? Seems like a good ending point to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. After some goblin genocide.